Hello Wargamers and welcome to today's episode of Warhammer 40k. I am Luca from MiniWarGaming.com, joined by my buddy Parker, who has brought in his beautifully painted Black Templar for today's game. It's going to be 2,000 points up against the Death Guard.
And if you enjoy Warhammer 40k battle reports, then make sure you head over to the vault where there's another video there between my, Phil the Glacial Geek's Genestealer Cult and Tim's Adeptus Custodes. Click the link below.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k battle report.
Let's take a look at the Death Guard. I am playing the Terminus Est Assault Force. This is an army of renown with restrictions and benefits, which I'll explain later into the game here to save time on this part here. We're running 2 detachments, 1 patrol, 1 battalion, and leading it all, we can't play without Typhus. We love him too much to neglect him. He will be the Warlord, and he will take the Harbinger Warlord trait from the Terminus Assault Force, allowing him to have 2, so he'll have Shamble Rod as well. And for Psychic Powers, I'll go over them a little bit later as well, just to, again, save time. And if you want further details, do not worry, this will all come up in game. In this battalion with him, we'll have a Demon Prince with fetid wings. He'll have a sword, using the black mace here as a representation of the stats of a sword. We are going to make him Plague Chosen, giving him a Warlord trait, which will be Rotten Constitution, and we are going to take an extra artifact of power. Well, we'll give him a relic, which will be the Separating Plate from the Death Guard Codex. Now, the rest of this list will include, this unit, or detachment, will include 3 units of Poxwalkers, of 10. And then on to elites, we have 2 identical units of Death Shroud Terminators, the bodyguards of Typhus and the Demon Prince. 1 massive unit of 10 Blightlord Terminators. The Terminators are going to have a pair of Blight Launchers, a pair of Flails, a pair of Combi Meltas, and then ignore the rest of the Combi Plasma weapons. That is from 8th edition. I can no longer legally take those. Those are just Combi Bolters now. We have a unit of 5 Chaos Spawn, who I put the Grandfather's Blessing on them. I just have a lot of fun with these guys, and I think they're good. They're good to add to a list. I enjoy them quite a bit. And I did forget to mention, in this battalion, it doesn't really matter where it goes, I guess, we do have a Malignant Playcaster. I will have running the Festus discipline, and then 1 will be running the typical Death Guard discipline for their psychic powers. Now for the patrol detachment, pretty basic. We have a Playcaster in here, because I can't bring any more Lords of the Death Guard in my army. I already got the 1. And we will have a unit of Plague Marines, 7, because it's the number of Nurgle. We have a Plasma Gun and a Plasma Pistol, Power Fist, and just a bunch of bolt guns with 1 flail. And then the rest of the units in here, we wanted to run some Fetid Virion. So this is where we put our elites here. We took Plague Surgeon, a Tallyman, and a Foul Blight Spawn. We gave him an artifact, a relic from the Death Guard book, the Revolting Stench Vat, so that will cost us 1 of our command points. So we're down quite a bit of command points. We will only be playing with 6 on the Death Guard side, unfortunately. And that is it for the Death Guard. Let's go take a look at the Black Templar.
Hi there. So in my 2,000 point list, I'm bringing a single detachment, a battalion. So just starting with my HQ choices, my first pick is High Marshal Halbrecht. He's armed with his standard war gear. So my second choice is the Primaris Chaplain on a bike, and I've upgraded him to the Master of Sanctity. I'm also using the pre-game stratagem, the Heir of Sigismund, which gives him 2 Warlord traits. 1 is the Iron Resolve Warlord trait, which is from Codex Space Marines. The second has to come from the Black Templars Warlord trait list, so I've given him the Master of Arms. My third HQ choice is a Chaplain in Terminator armor. He's armed with a Crozius and a Combi Flamer, which I've upgraded to Breath of the Throne. Additionally, he has 1 litany, and it is the Canticle of Hate for +2 to charges. Now moving on to my troops, I have 3 Intercessor squads, 2 of which are Assault Intercessor squads. 1 of them, the Sergeant has a Power Fist. Otherwise, they are all armed with the same loadout of heavy bolt pistols and Astartes chainswords. The 3rd Intercessor squad is armed with auto bolt rifles, and they have just standard war gear. The Sergeant is armed with a chainsword because it costs nothing, so you might as well take it. Moving on to elites, I have a Redemptor Dreadnought armed with an Icarus rocket pod, a Macro Plasma Incinerator, 2 rapid-fire Stormbolters on the front, and the Onslaught Gatling Cannon underslung on the Redemptor Fist. Moving on, I have also elected to bring 5 Assault Terminators armed with double Lightning Claws. And they will be embarked in the Land Raider Crusader with the Chaplain and Terminator armor to make use of the brand new reworked Shock and Awe stratagem, which has been renamed as of yesterday's errata at the time of recording, and I don't remember what the new name is, but we'll figure it out. My other elite's choice is a 5-man Vanguard veteran squad. They are each armed with 1 Storm Shield and 1 Thunderhammer. The sergeant is making use of the pregame stratagem Champion of the Feast, which gives him +1 weapon skill, +1 attack, and 1 more wound characteristic. Moving on to heavy support, I have a 1 unit of 10 Hellblasters. Included is a Hellblaster Sergeant. He is modeled with a plasma pistol, but he does not have a plasma pistol. My second last heavy support option is the unit of 3 Eradicators armed with melter rifles. And lastly, I have the Crusade staple, the Land Raider Crusader in the flesh.
We love to see it.
In the metal, armed of course with 2 Hurricane Bolter Sponsons, a heavy assault cannon, and a multi-melta. There is a Storm Bolter on the model, but I have not elected to bring it.
That is the Black Templar. Let's go take a look at the mission that Parker and I will be playing for our game.
Today's mission is Grand Tournament Strike Force Surround and Destroy. The battlefield includes 6 objective markers with player deployment zones running the long table edges. 2 objectives are placed in each player deployment zones, with the other 2 running horizontally, each 10 inches from the center of the battlefield. The primary objective is Take and Hold, which is progressive. At the end of each player's command phase, the player whose turn it is scores 5 victory points for each of the following conditions they satisfy, for a maximum of 15 victory points. They control 1 or more objective markers. They control 2 or more objective markers. They control more objective markers than their opponent controls. This primary objective cannot be scored in the first battle round. The secondary objective in this mission is called Surround Them, which is progressive and endgame. It states, score 4 victory points at the end of your command phase and at the end of the battle if you control both the objective markers in your deployment zone and 1 or more objective markers in your opponent's deployment zone. Score 8 victory points instead if you control all 4 objective markers that are in deployment zones.
Let us take a closer look at the battlefield and describe some of the terrain we're going to be using for this game, if you at home are curious. Now, the terrain we have here, the mat is from Urban Mats. It is great for both fantasy and sci-fi games, I find. And then we have our objective markers from JW Gaming. You can go check them over there. You can get like whatever, obviously you can get whatever design you want printed on them. That's the mark of Dave. But it felt fitting and it matched the mat a little bit here because we're playing Death Guard and Chaos. We love Chaos. Game mat for the large L-shaped ruins, which are great for gaming. And then everything else is from Games Workshop. It is the Games Workshop kit in one way, shape, or form. And we have some mantic zombies over here to represent this like little weird ritual site we have going on. Now, we are going to be playing on the minimum size board. So this is the 12-inch mark. We're just cutting off this 1 foot of the board. So that's just there for the looks. And to kind of narratively represent a little bit of what's going on in this battlefield. And then we're not going to be playing with the 2 inches over here, if anybody is curious. Now, Parker and I are going to roll off here in a minute to choose attacker, defender, and all that good stuff. But I do want to remind our Silver Vault members, or, you know, aspiring Silver Vault members, if you go to the website, go to the Vault section, you will see that you have access to discount codes to a lot of companies, like GameMat, for example, one of them. And you can save yourself a pretty penny if you're thinking about upping your terrain game. Just go to the Vault section on the website, or go to miniwargaming.com/silver discount, and that'll redirect you to where you need to go. Or there's a description in the link below simply as well. There's well over 40 companies there, not just terrain, models, supplies, hobby supplies, everything you need is in there. I bid you, go save yourself a pretty penny and check it out. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and roll off now. Go ahead and roll a d6 there, Parker. I'm obviously not prepared and don't have one, but we'll see what you get.
Okay, so this is a 1.
That's
the 6.
Oh, we got the Templar stuff. Very nice.
So I'll
6.
choose defender.
Aha! I had to grab a mountain die. 2. 1! Yeah, I'm going to pick this side and deploy first. It is a symmetrical board in almost every way, shape, and form. These are going to be played as ruins. I forgot to actually mention how we're going to play ruins. Ruins is ruins, crates are crates, but we're going to give them, we're going to actually give this collection of crates the obscuring trait. That way you just can't see through it or past it.
It's at least 5 inches there anyway.
Absolutely, sir. So that'll be obscuring. Those are just going to be obstacles. You can just move over and whatever. They're less than an inch tall, so they will not impede movement, but they'll give light cover to anything that is behind them for shooting attacks. And then we're playing this cluster of terrain as dense. The exact same rules as woods. to represent a -2 movement to go through it to represent like jumping over things, avoiding things, all of that, and then provide dense cover. Now for the Black Templar, their oath will deny that, but for the Death Guard, it might matter. We'll see.
Yeah. So after the read mission briefing step, technically that's when I would announce my vow.
Yeah.
So
and
now,
what is the vow?
The vow is uphold the honor of the Emperor.
No
So
matter.
let me just do like a Tim Tebow here.
Nice. So we're gonna go with that's a 5-up invulnerable save on all Black Templar stuff, as well as they can only be wounded on unmodified 3+. 1s and 2s will not work against the Black Templar, which is huge because I lower your toughness to 3. That's a big deal. That's a big deal for the Black Templar there. And we are going to go ahead and proceed with this game. And we're going to show you what the armies look like after they're done deploying, and it'll be but a millisecond for you. And here we are deployed. All nice and finished. We'll go over our secondaries now too, because I'm sure you're curious. Now, I'll go over my deployment. I picked the side I started deploying first. I probably put all my Poxwalkers down first. The order of it, not super important. Tallyman with a bodyguard of Death Shroud, a supporting unit of Death Shroud. And then we have our Death Guard Demon Prince with our Fester Discipline, Playcaster, Poxwalkers, and the Dense Terrain. The Big Brick of Death, Blight Lords with our Plague Surgeon and our Tallyman. Getting Lookouser and all that good stuff. He's not quite on the line, he's a little bit behind it. Foul Blightspawn supporting from the ruins in there with Poxwalkers, there's a separation there. And then Plague Marines. This is our Contagion Discipline Plaguecaster. And then we have our unit of Grandfatherly Blessed, our Chaos Spawn over here. And then across we have a counter deployment. We have Intercessors, Hellblasters with their Assault Plasma, the Redemptor Dreadnought. We have our Vanguard Veterans in the middle. We have Tannhauser's Bones on the Warlord, on that Primaris Chaplain. We have Assault Intercessors, Hellbrecht, our Eradicators, Land Raider Crusader, and inside of the Land Raider Crusader will be the 5 Assault Terminators with the Lightning Claws. And I believe that is it for the Marine deployment. I feel like I outnumber you quite a bit here. I'm not allowed to bring vehicles, so all my points are in infantry and whatnot. And I guess we're ready to go. But for our secondaries, I'll go over mine. I went with Corrupt the Land, I believe it's called, from the Death Guard Codex. So perform actions on objectives. The way it works is at the end of the movement phase, only one of my units can perform it. It has to be Death Guard infantry. And this is the only action that Poxwalkers are eligible to perform. And they corrupt objectives. There's 6 objectives, and I'll get 3 points for every objective I corrupt. The way it works is, end of movement phase, declare the action. On a 4+, the objective is corrupt at the end of my turn. Or I can choose for the unit to suffer D3 mortal wounds, and the objective will be automatically corrupt at the end of my turn. I will obviously be going for the second option in that regard. And then again, each objective can only be corrupted once, obviously. So to get max points, I'll have to corrupt at least one of the objectives in the Black Templar deployment zone. So that will be where the challenge is. I think I may be able to get 12. 15 will be hard. But that's still quite a bit of points, and that's not bad. I could aspire to 15. Now we also are going to go with To the Last, which is I believe No Mercy, No Respite. I cannot quite remember, but that's 3 of my units with the highest point value amongst them to stay alive until the end of the game. Each one that's alive at the end of the 5th battle round will award me 5 victory points. That is this squad of 7 Plague Marines. I was like kicking myself in the butt because if I just removed one, then it'd be a different unit, but I can't go with not 7. Having 6 would bother me too much, and I'm sure a lot of you appreciate that. So that's their one. Obviously, the 10-man squad of Blightlord Terminators would be the second one, and the third one is my Death Guard Demon Prince. So if all 3 of those are alive come the end of the game, I will gain 15 victory points. The last one I was iffy on, because I took Stranglehold. I don't typically like taking Stranglehold on a 6-objective map, but what this means is I have to control 3 of the objectives at the end of my turn, and more than Parker and his Black Templar. So we have obviously 4 available objectives to go for. That means I'm going to be scrapping for all 4 objectives every turn. So I will not be getting Stranglehold every turn. And if I am, I'm in an amazing position. I couldn't wrap my mind around a 3rd objective to go for with this Terminus Est Assault Force. And I do want to be clear, I have only played this once before. It is not the type of Death Guard I'm used to playing. I like to have, obviously, Plague Burst Crawlers to rely on, or Fetid Blowtrones, things like that you can typically rely on them a little bit. So I'm going very heavy infantry, very heavy Terminator builds, and that is the route I'm going to attempt to go in this one. Now, Parker, for your Black Templar, what secondaries did you end up going for?
So I chose no prisoners. Because you're just so numerous.
So much infantry, yeah.
And you can also like revive a lot of Poxwalkers too, so it's just like extra potential tally marks for me. I also took Raise the Banners, as well as, and I also chose Assassinate, because you have 7 characters.
I do. We got Typhus, Demon Prince, Playcaster, the 3 Virion, and then Playcaster. So that's 7 characters.
It's a little unfortunate that I don't have the type of specialist shooting like a squad of eliminators to ignore the lookout sir rule. So like it might be hard to get through your screening units to actually get those assassinate points.
You have to scrap for it, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be an uphill battle, but yeah, we like to get fighting and we like to tear up heretics.
So that's perfect. Fitting matchup. I like the secondary choice. It is 7 characters, and the playcasters are easy enough to kill. But I'm gonna have to, because you took assassin, I'm gonna have to be a little bit more reserved with my characters than I planned on being. So that in itself has an effect on the game as well. That's pretty much it, though. We're gonna roll off to see who must go first, because the highest die roll must go first. So I'm gonna grab a die. I got a. Oh, interesting. I don't know if I want to go first. Okay. I don't want to go. I don't actually want to go first.
Yeah, this is actually quite interesting because now I can countercharge. You gotta move up and do stuff, dude.
I'll have to that. So it will be Death Guard turn 1. So Parker, good luck.
Thank you.
And may the dice be equally in both of our favors. I do want to disclose a lot of this is freshly painted. Like, how much of this has actually seen a table before it was painted?
Everything has seen play except for this has only seen one RTT, my first RTT. And these are hot off the presses. Like I was working last night on the Hellblasters.
Okay, so if they don't do that well, superstition might kick in, but we'll see. So it will be Death Guard turn 1 in this Warhammer 40k Battle Report. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, and let's roll literally thousands of dice. Alright, this is where our current command points are standing. Parker and the Black Templar used 3 early on. I unfortunately used 6 because I decided to go with the patrol. I just didn't like my list without it, so decided to go with that. But it is my turn. I will gain a command point going up to 7. In my command phase, the Tally Man has a rule called the 7-fold chant. You roll it in both players' command phases. If I roll 7+, I will be gifted with a command point. I do not get it this turn. I might get it on Parker's, though. I would hopefully try and... You statistically should get 1 every battle round with him. So you bring him to a game, and you might... If he survives until the end, you should get 5 command points. Should, being the keyword there. And then he will obviously put down the tally ability on the Terminators, which is an ability in my command phase. They get +1 to hit with all attacks until my next command phase. My Blight Lords. We are then going to proceed to movement. We're going to start with those Poxwalkers. They're going to advance. Now they are in dense terrain, so they're only moving 4 inches right now, plus a 6. So they're going to go up to 10. Sorry, I literally said -2. They're going 8 inches. Boom! Getting out of that dense terrain there. And we are going to advance the Blight Lord Terminators as well. They move 4 +1. Ooh, that's not a good roll. I almost want a command point that, but I'm still starved on command points, so let's go to 5. And there, we're going to have to do the Surgeon. He is going to be -2 to this, so he's only going to go his 5, because he's got to go through the dense a little bit there. But we're going to poke him right there with that move. And then the Tally Man. We'll run the Tally Man. Goes, okay, he actually only goes 4 inches. Still getting Lookout Sir from the Blight Lord Terminators on the side there. The Plaguecaster here will advance. Gonna go an extra, 1. So he'll go at minus movement as well. We'll go back there. Boop, boop, boop. I know they have the inexorable advance, but it doesn't work on dense while moving. It works while charging, though, which is a weird little interaction between that. And then the Death God Demon Prince. Let's see what you get with an advance. Get a high roll. 2. Well, he doesn't care about the dense strain because he's got fly. Take up the position beside Poxwalkers there. And then we're going to go on to Typhus Rolling Run. I'm happy these guys can actually... they used to have half the run roll in 8th edition. It was pretty brutal. So he goes up to 10. Then we'll try and follow up with Death Shroud. Are they fast enough? Ooh, it's only 7. Nah, we're going to keep them over here anyways. The Eradicators are going to light them up, but we'll see. We'll see. And then the Poxwalkers are happy where they are. These Death Shroud Terminators, on the other hand, are going to run an extra 5. They will take up some cover over there. They're going to be exposed there, but I mean, the whole point is the inexorable advance, just keep moving forward, and let's see if our invulnerable saves keep us alive. Losing a couple here and there is not the worst thing in the world. They will take cover there. They're going to expose themselves over there. Poxwalker staying still. We will move the Spawn next. They're going to go ahead and advance an extra 3. I believe they move 7. I'm going to double check that. They are probably going 10. Boom! Ending there. And then Plague Marines. I'm not going to expose them. They're going to hang out. They're actually going to defend this area back here a wee bit. We will, on the other hand, go with the Foul Blight Spawn. He's just going to move forward. He's just going to go to that position there because he doesn't need to be that far ahead of them. He wants to keep Lookout Sir going for him, so make sure he's there. Poxwalkers here will Boogie Woogie. They're going to go an extra 3. They'll go 7 inches. All right, that's the position they're taking up and towing the runes on the other side, just to get them to a 6-up save. They have a 7-up save normally. These Poxwalkers are going to shift over. They're going to stay behind the obscuring terrain with the intent of not being seen, just to make room for the Plague Marines to get over. You know what I mean, folks? Yeah, the intent here with these guys is just to hold them back until later on in the game and then expose them when there's not like 8 million threats. I can wipe them out and just lose me 5 victory points. That doesn't sound fun. We will go ahead and run the Plaguecaster. He'll go, ooh, 6. I mean, that's cool and all, but let's have you just go up to here for now and not worry about too much else. All right, that'll be the last thing I need to really move. We're going to go ahead and start by spreading the sickness as an action on this objective with these Poxwalkers. They are going to automatically succeed by suffering D3 mortal wounds. 3 Poxwalkers might die. They have a rule called 6-up feel no pain. It's unending horde. Blah! 3 of them are dead. So we're going to lose 1, 2, 3 of the 7. And that's 3 for the tally as well. Cool. We're working towards it. And then we're going to go to the shooting phase where I have no shots. Everything's behind the obscuring terrain, or I advance with everything. I should probably do the psychic phase. That's actually important.
Probably.
I'll go over some of the psychic powers then for people if you're curious. Typhus knows Miasma and Curse of the Leper. We have the Demon Prince, who knows Curse of the Leper. This Psyker is also on the Contagion discipline. He will know Miasma as well as Gift of Contagion. And then this Psyker is from the Fester discipline, who knows, I have to look it up. Tis called Rot Wind as well as Accelerated Entropy. So Rot Wind, if these might be new for some people, Rot Wind, I pick an enemy unit within range and they lose up to 2 rend on all their attacks to a minimum of 0. So it kind of like corrodes the metals or the effectiveness of the war gear. So it lowers the effective, not rend, sorry, armor penetration characteristic. I'm playing too much Age of Sigmar recently. But that's what that does, an accelerated.
What's the range of it?
18.
Okay.
So this is a shorter range, harder to cast discipline, but with typically greater effects in a lot of regards. And then Accelerated Entropy is I pick an enemy unit within 18 as well.
Called?
This is Accelerated Entropy. It is 18-inch range, actually only 12-inch range. I pick a model that's visible, and then we both roll a d6 if I successfully manifest it. And we add our toughnesses to the roll. I'm T5 on him, and Death Guard reduced toughness. If I roll higher than the enemy's roll, that model suffers 3 wounds, but if I roll double their wound characteristic, it's D3 plus 3 mortal wounds. But you also know Smite and all that too. And again, for reminders, Miasma Pestilence has -1 hit to one of my units, as well as Curse of the Leper being the nearest enemy unit within range. I roll 7 dice for every roll that exceeds their toughness characteristic. That unit suffers a mortal wound. That's what he knows. The Demon Prince knows Curse of the Leper. This guy's got Miasma, and then Gift of Contagion is choose an enemy unit nearby, and they lose attacks or strength, or both, based on how well I roll the power. I'll explain all that again when that comes up. I just want to do it earlier. And we are good to go. I think the only power I'm going to throw out is a Miasma of Pestilence, and that will be from this Psyker here. I'm going to put it onto, actually, we're going to do Typhus attempting Miasma on these Death Shroud. Everything else is aggressive and not in range nor visible, so this is the only power I'll throw out. I got it with an 8. Albrecht is going to give it a shot at denying this one.
So 4-up, I believe?
You use the stratagem?
Yeah.
Yep. So this is the Black Templar stratagem. You have no denies in your list, eh?
No. Well,
it's the Warlord trait that does 1. Yeah.
I don't have the Warlord trait.
And Grimaldus.
Grimaldus is not on the table, so this is basically just the Deny the Witch, or it's actually called Abhor the Witch.
Abhor the Witch is the Black Templar stratagem.
And
5.
it succeeds, so it denied.
No power.
Yeah.
That's 1 command point for the Black Templar. They're down to 8. Very good. This is an attempt to protect them against Eradicators. We'll just hopefully rely on invulnerable saves. Now, we are done the Psychic phase, because nothing else I want to do. Everything else is a malediction. No shooting, no charging, no fighting. These guys, all Poxwalkers, have the Mindless Horde rule where they automatically pass morale checks, so they're going to pass. At the end of my turn, this objective is now corrupt. It's worth 3 victory points at the end of the game, and that's it, locked in. And we are done Death Guard turn 1. We're going to Black Templar turn 1. I should also note, because of the advance rolls not going as well as I would have liked, I do not get Stranglehold this turn, which is kind of a shame. All right, we are at 9 command points for the Black Templar again. Before I forget, I'll roll for the 7-fold chant. And oh, he doesn't give me a command point, the monster. All right, well, he tried. All my stuff is done.
All right, so at the beginning of my turn, I gain 1 CP, and I'm going to do my litanies. So over here, I will do Wisdom of the Ancients. targeting the unit of Hellblasters, and I'll be choosing to re-roll hit rolls of 1.
Right. It's an aura from the Redemptor there,
Yeah.
and it's battle tactics, It's the captain aura. So rerolling hit rolls of 1 on that dreadnought.
Yeah, and over here my
Chaplain.
so over here my Master Sanctity will now do his litanies. So for Fires of Devotion, I will target this unit over here.
It's Vanguard veterans.
So it goes off on a 4. Nope, fails. Now I will do Oath of Glory on himself.
Oath of Glory.
So it goes off on a 4.
We got
Goes
a 5.
off.
Nice. Oath of Glory is the one prayer he has there. What does that one do?
So Oath of Glory, so now whenever he swings with a hit roll of 6, it'll generate 2 additional attacks.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And
It gives him the fight first, as if he charged.
yeah,
And
Fires of Devotion, the other one that failed, would have given these guys an additional attack on the charge.
oh, gotcha. Okay.
But yeah.
And all right, then we have another chaplain somewhere. Oh,
He's in a transport, so he can't do anything.
Yeah,
he
no
can't. He
litanies.
can't shout. But maybe when he comes out later.
Is that it for litanies then?
Yep.
All right, moving.
Oh, and it's full rerolls, so I'll give it to this unit of Eradicators.
Yes, that's because he is the chapter.
Yep.
He's the chapter master equivalent
Yep.
for the Black Templar. So reroll hit rolls for Eradicators. Chaplain zips up 14 inches onto this objective. Next, the Vanguard veterans go to a position to support him. Moving forward, they jump 12. They don't care about the dense terrain. They have fly. All right, Land Raider Crusader up next. I'm gonna go zip up and around
My sponsons.
just to be able to see down this way. Next up, the Eradicators. They're going to expose themselves, but they're ready to shoot their melter rifles. They're able to shoot down this lane now. At my poor exposed Death Shroud. Assault Marines. They're going to go and take the cover, take the wall here. I don't have a lot of shooting, so there's no real threat to them. They could just pop out and pounce on this objective whenever.
It needs to be.
And Helbrick wants to go and just be a little safe back here for now.
Yeah.
And then these guys could move if you want to.
No, they're going to perform an action.
They're going to raise banners. We're going to do one correction on a move here. We're a little aggressive after seeing where everything was moving with the chaplain. We were going to move the chaplain there first and then jump the assault marines there and then move the crusader here. Because where he was, he's got Tannhauser's bones, but that is easily counteracted by the mortal wounds that the poxwalkers can put out.
Okay, so my Redemptor is just going to peek out from this ruin.
Moves up to 8, so he's got...
Yeah, but I need to remember Devout pushes a 3-inch move, right? So he'll move 3 inches like this.
All right, there you go. Look at him go.
Okay. Now I will advance this unit of 10 intercessor, 10 Hellblasters.
Hellblasters, they blast heck, and they're going to go an extra 6.
A full foot.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so this is where they advance to, just outside of minimum range for shooting.
And avoiding their charge as well.
Yeah, and also they're still within 6 inches of the wisdom.
Yes, correct, for the rerolling ones. And then this unit is just going to perform raise the banners, I assume?
Yep.
Yep. I guess that's it for movement.
Yep.
And then these are Black Templar. We do not have a psychic phase here.
No.
None of that nonsense here.
That's heretical.
Yeah, we're right on to Shoosting. So the Hellblasters are going to start this show off. They are going to be firing their plasma guns down the table at my Blightlord Terminators. And normally they'd suffer the -1 to hit for shooting, but there's a stratagem called the Emperor's Will, which they get to ignore that. So they will be hitting on 3s. That is 1 command point, down to 7, because we spent 1 earlier on Wisdom of the Ancients as well.
Ready?
I'm ready, and no supercharging, there's no point. 3s to hit. Luck to you.
Rerolling 1s.
Oh, yeah. Rerolling 1s. Okay, nice. Quite a bit of hits. These are all hits right here in the middle. Well, there's 1, 2, I guess. These are 3s to them because they are strength 6. Aha, very good. It burns right through the Cataphractii Terminator armor save, so they have a 4+ invulnerable save on these. We make okay amount, but these are all 1 damage, which is great at killing these guys. So we are going to fail 3, 6, 7, but we have a doctor nearby who might save some lives.
6s.
Oh, he does. So he saves 2. That means the Terminator is run down by the plasma, but 1 survives with 1 wound.
I'm gonna shoot the macroplasma now into the same. I'll name all my. Let me just measure all the targets.
Redemptor's up next. This guy will go down to 1 wound. So everything into the Cataphractii or into the Blightlords. This is the macroplasma.
So that's 4. So it's heavy 4.
Not bad.
Hitting on 3s.
Yes, sir. And
They all hit.
It was supercharged. We just didn't say it on camera. But these are 3s to wound.
Okay.
Because I'm T5. This is strength like 8 or 9. That is going to be 3 wounding hits. Goes right to their Terminator save, which will save. Ooh. So it saves 1. This will. It's 2 damage. It's 3 damage while supercharged. Down to 2. So the guy who has 1 wound left, double 6. No, he's dead. And then the guy following up takes both damage as well. But you die, and then you will take a wound. I should say you'll take 2. Heavy 8. These are hitting on 3s. We do get to reroll the 1s because he's core, and he is within his own aura. Okay. Looking for 4s. Strength 5 weapon. We have 4 when he hits. These are AP2 because of the Devastator. I don't really have anyone claiming cover, so 4 ups. Okay, Doctor. That kills a guy.
Yes.
He was dead. Then we have a couple Stormbolters and a Rocket Pod. And 4 shots from the Stormbolter. We have 1 reroll. All hit. 5 is to wound.
Very good.
3. These ones I do get my full save against.
Yeah.
Ooh, I fell 1. Doctor! No, 1 damage.
D3.
Rocket Pod, 2
So
shots.
2 shots.
Actually, 1, 2, 3. It's max. It's 3 shots because it's a blast weapon.
Okay.
Very cool. Because I have a lot of models in my
Yep.
game. Hitting
More
on,
than 5.
Yeah, hitting on 3s. They all hit. 3s to wound. All wound. These are AP2, so I go to my 4 up. Hooah! I save 2 of them. And it's 2 damage normally, but reduced down to 1 because I'm Death Guard. And Doctor? Nope, I take a damage. 2 go down to 1. Boom. I expected them to take some fire as they try to creep their way to the middle.
Yeah.
We have the Crusader up next. What are the targets?
So yeah, every single weapon is just gonna go into these Blightlord Terminators.
Over here, because they don't get the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a little shy on their movement there. Anyways, well, let's roll it up. Start with the Melt-A-Gun. It should be, it's 2 shots. 3s to hit. Whee! We have 1 miss and 1 hit. And this should wound on a 3, because I am T5. That is, oh, that's a wound. Burns right through the armor, but does the 4+ kick in? It does, that's a Taco Cat. Meow. For the Twin Assault Cannon, bam, 12 shots into my Death Shroud. Should be 3s to hit. 3s to hit because my Psychic Power was denied. 3s to wound. So those are AP2 against them, which goes right to their invulnerable save. Oh! Ooh, we made
That's a lot.
We made a lot. Actually, we didn't even lose the Terminator. We still have a wound left. They have 3 wounds each. I got lucky there.
Yeah.
We're going to put that on you, I suppose. And the Hurricane Bolter's 12 shots on 3s. And 5s. Is that a wound?
That's just 1 wound, yeah.
1, 2+. That's a 4. We're good.
Okay.
He saves. The Eradicators are next. Where are they going into?
Yeah, this is with full rerolls too, but yeah, into the same unit of Blightlord Terminators.
3s to hit, rerolling everything because the High Marshal said do really good. Hey, that's already pretty good on its own.
Yeah. Woo!
All right, very good. And these are 3s to wound also. Do we believe in them? That's only 1 fail. 4+. Ooh, baby, that's bad. So that's gonna kill 1 of them. Ooh, this might kill the other guys off too.
Yeah.
Ooh, geez, this is D6 damage, but it's -1. I'm gonna have to command point one of these. I do. Okay, so I have 2 fails here, but this guy's already dead. So D6 damage against the first guy, I guess. So that's down to 2 because -1 damage. I have 1 wound left, and then the next one will kill him. So I have 1 Death Shroud left. That's the Eradicators.
And he's probably out of LOS now for...
It depends on what else there is to fire.
Okay.
Chaplain's up next. He's able to fire into the Death Shroud, the remaining Death Shroud, hitting on, I think, 3s because he's a Chaplain. Just 1 hit, 5 to wound. Let's see if it does damage. Oh, it does. But our Terminator plate saves it. With that, we are done the shooting phase. That'll bring us to charging.
Declaring a charge, these Vanguard veterans into these Poxwalkers. We established it would be a charge roll of 7 would be fine.
It's about it looks like a 7, yeah. That is
6.
The Black Templar, they reroll.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have any +1 to charges. Like they like I don't even have a frontline commander, but unfortunately they reworked that. So we need a 7.
That is a 5 and a
10.
All right, 10. All right, bring it on. That's where they end up. No heroic interventions for me over here. Vanguard vets hitting on 4s. This is not the champion yet. Oh, that's a great roll, though.
Yeah.
2s to crush Poxwalker skulls. So 1 fail. Okay. 3 damage each. I'm going to quick die roll this. So any of the 6s I roll, I'd have to roll into 2 more sets of 6s each. So they're all dead. All 7 are dead. I guess I'll keep the 3 and with the champ. Well, we have to do the champion. Oh, you have to do the champion, yeah. It'll be 5 attacks from the champion, hitting on 3s. Oh, that's a damn good start. Because he has an extra weapon skill, if anyone's curious. Yeah. And then these are 2s to crush. Bam. Oh, that's very good. There's only 3 of them left, so it's not likely to survive this. This has to roll into 2 more 6s. Oh! He does, but I only had 3. I only had 3 left anyway, so that's kind of cool. It worked.
Yeah.
But they're all dead. Okay, we're gonna consolidate them towards the enemies, not getting within an inch of anything, but pushing deeper in behind the crates here. Very impetuous, but very Black Templar. What that does there is it means my Poxwalkers cannot easily corrupt this objective. My plan there was to just bloop, move forward, corrupt the objective. but now I have to do that later on in the game. So options lost a little bit there. But that means they're probably dead. So we'll see how much it's worth in the end of the game.
Do morale anywhere?
That is the end of the turn. Morale. I lost 3 Blightlord Terminators. On a 6, I roll a 9. I don't think that causes a fail. No, we roll a 3 anyways. So they're going to... I'm pretty sure they're 8-9, but I rolled anyways just to be sure. And then other than that, over here, he can't fail on 2. Oh, okay. Losing 2, he can't possibly fail. He is for sure 8 or 9. And the Poxwalkers, they don't have to test. You murdered those Poxwalkers there. So Raise the Banners is complete. We're going to put a couple of dice over there to represent that those are Black Templar objectives. And if anyone is curious what the no prisoner tally is at, it's 28 wounds of models slain. So 2 points so far for no prisoners, but 2 away from 3. It's looking good. Like that's going to get a pretty good score so far. And we're going to go on to Battle Round 2, where we are now in the Tactical Doctrine for the Black Templar and starting the second turn for the Death Guard. I go up to 8 command points. Roll for my Tallyman. He double ones me. He fails me again. +1 to hit buff to these Terminators yet again. Well, that's pretty much it for my command phase. We are going to go on to movement. What do I want to do with movement? Poxwalkers are going to move forward and move on to this objective. Move up to there. They will be correcting that objective at the end of the movement phase. We'll get to that when we get to that, though. Let us go with... We're going to move this stuff at the end. Let's do these Death Shroud Terminators. They're going to bust out of here. They're going to try to utilize the movement of a charge over here to be to like tuck into this area and have another unit of Terminators over here, hiding behind the terrain, busting through the wall. They're going to keep these Poxwalkers where they are, and then we got to figure out what to do with these 2 homies. We're going to move Typhus. We're actually going to put Typhus in some cover there and move him back a little bit just to get this Death Shroud moving into there, just to protect him from the obscuring terrain a little bit. They're going to be useful for me later on in the game when we scrap over here more. In fact, I'm going to move him up just a little bit. Yeah, there, and there. And you know what? I'll be safer with Typhus. There's no point in really exposing him. He's got the bodyguard rule, but if he does die, then he could get shot from that direction. Might as well not risk that. Next up, we have to finalize the moves with stuff over yonder. Demon Prince. I'm just going to hang out right here, I suppose. And then these Terminators are going to move forward. I guess before I do that, I should say it is the second term, so I get 5 points for this primary objective and 10 points for this one. I did not hold more than the Black Templar, so I only get 10. And yeah, these Terminators are going to go just move to about here. We're going to avoid the terrain. The Tallyman is a little bit slower, but we're still going to move him to there. And the Plague Caster will move to here. All we have left is the Doctor, who will move there. And then at the end of the move phase, which I believe we're at right now, because I don't think I want to move this stuff. I'm going to keep them right over here. Now, at the end of the movement phase, these Poxwalkers are going to corrupt this objective in the middle, which I will automatically do by suffering D3 mortal wounds. It's 2 mortal wounds for them, and they are going to ignore neither. So 2 of them are dead for good. Let's lose you and you. Then you got
more tally marks for the Emperor.
Well, it's true. Also, the good Doctor will heal D3 wounds on that Terminator. Heals 2, he's back up to full. That's going to bring us straight to the psychic phase. We are going to start with our weird festering discipline Plague Caster. This will be Rot Wind, 7 to cast. We get it with a 10. All right, so 2 things happen here. Rot Wind, if this does go off, targets them. The AP on all their attacks, ranged and melee, is reduced by 2. So the Thunderhammer's AP is 0.
That's kind of a big deal, so I'm going to attempt to deny that.
Now, there's a good chance that they're already dead. So I don't think, before they even get a chance to swing, I think it's best to let that happen because I rolled if I roll a 7+ with my Psychers, Pestilential Follow triggers, and the nearest enemy will suffer a mortal wound. So they take 1 mortal wound, but they're Black Templar, and they ignore that on a 5+. But do I get free damage? Free damage? No, 1 damage. Throw out Accelerated Entropy on that same. I pick a model. I'll choose a champion of the feast, but the unit takes the mortal wound, so it doesn't really matter. I got an 11. So the way this works, it just does mortal wounds. Now Parker and I are going to roll a d6, and we're going to add our toughness values. So you're down to, okay, so you rolled a 4 because you're near Death Guard and your toughness 3. And I roll an 8 because I'm toughness 5. So that means it's normally 3 mortal wounds, but I rolled double, so it's actually
D3 plus 3.
Exactly, so it's 6 mortal wounds, but they're Black Templar. So they will have a 5+ to ignore it. Ooh. And then they're going to ignore 2 of them. There's 4 mortal wounds, but I rolled high enough on the cast that they take an additional mortal wound. So I should have said 1 more.
5.
Just 1 more, yeah. Oh, you have a 5 to ignore it, though. Yeah, so a 5. It does kill the wounded guy and 2 more of them. Just from the 1 Psyker. I do not wish to kill them with psychic powers. That is not part of the plan. So we are going to kind of slow down there, that's for sure. Forgot to move this guy. I'm just going to advance him. He is going to just come flying out of there. And I should probably measure that actually. I'll put him back. So he actually rolled rather well in his advance. I was just going to put him back here, but I'm like, oh, I could probably go up there actually. Okay, with that move, he goes up to 11. We're just going to have him go to right there. Also, remember my Chaos Spawn. They're just moving there for now. They're not doing anything crazy. And then my Playcaster can just stay back here. I don't need to move with him. He's all part of the plan just to stay back here with them. And he's got Lookout Sir with them. Got stuff in front, stuff closer. So we are then going to go on to... I think we're done the Psychic phase. I don't want to risk casting anything else. We'll do Miasma. Typhus will attempt to throw out a Miasma Pestilence. This is 6. I believe it goes off. I will double check. But it does not have to be visible. I'll choose that unit of Death Shroud there to be -1 to hit for all attacks. Yep, that's it. No stopping that. I'm not going to bother casting his other power. It's not going to be... There's no legal targets for it. And then I have Curse of the Leper over here, which I'm not going to do. So I'm done Psychic powers. I'm going to go on a shooting phase, which I'm pretty much done that as well when I really look at things. Because I do not want to shoot those guys. I need to charge them to manipulate the movement on the Terminators and the characters a little bit more. I'm just going to go right on the charges. We'll start with the Death Shroud Terminators declaring charge against the Vanguard Veterans. They will charge 9 inches. Voila! And then we'll go with the Demon Prince, who I will not actually roll. He's just going to move to there. And then the Blight Lords I will roll, because that depends on how far they can move. They can move up to 4 inches. The target are the Vanguard Veterans. I'm going to make room just so I can get within an inch of the one model. Charging the one model in, but then getting them closer up to the walls and the crates there to get a little bit more cover, and keeping them coherent as well. And then the characters there, I'm not really going to bother charging because I cannot legally get in with them. So they're just going to keep hanging out back there doing whatever weird Death Guard character things they want to do. And then we'll go on to fighting, and I might as well start. I'm not going to use any stratagems. I'll go with the Demon Prince first. Glory to him. 6 attacks with the sword. I don't know why I grabbed a dice. 2s to hit. Ooh, lots of misses. And then these are going to be 2s to wound because they're strength 8. Ooh, 2 wounding hits. They're not plague weapons. These are good enough AP to go right to your storm shields.
So looking for 4s.
You make, ooh, very good. You make both of them. Now, you could counteroffensive if you wanted to, but their AP is reduced to 0, and everything they're in combat with has a 2-up save.
No, I don't think we're going to spend... That would cost 2 CP, so no.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go with... the Blight Lords are going to go next. The only guys I could fight with are you, and that's it, because no one else can get in range. So I got 2 of them swinging. One's a sword, one's a freaking axe. So I got to do them separately. We'll go with the sword first. 2s to hit, because they got +1 to hit. 6s don't matter here. And then these are strength 5, your T3 currently, so 3s. Plague weapon, reroll 1s to wound. And I can only wound on 3s. Oh, you know what? I can only wound on 3, so I got to double check the... Oh, you made your saves anyways, doesn't matter. So 3 wounds at your invulnerable saves from the 1 sword. You know what? I'm going to do the axe as well, just because it's the... Actually, no, yeah, you have to do the invulnerable saves on this one. Oh, no damage! Okay, the axe guy hitting on 2s. Demon Prince is right there. Okay, and these are 3s to wound, even though they're normally 2s. Plague weapon. So you have 2 more. These are AP 2, so you have a... Okay, they're 4 up still. Yeah, could have done the same time. 1 damage. Then we go with the Death Shroud Terminators. We're going to use the cleave profile on their side, so it's the 2 damage attack instead of the 1 damage attack. 4 attacks normally per guy, and I believe the champion is the proud owner of 5. You normally hit on 2s, but these are -1 to hit, so 3s. We have a Lord nearby, the Demon Prince, so he gets us to reroll that, and these 2s miss. These would normally wound on 2s, but the oath says that the 2s do not work. I got to reroll the 1s, and then these go away. And then we have 3, 6, 8 saves. These are 4+ invulnerable saves. And that will... Ooh.
They're dead.
Unless you command pointed, they are dead.
Sure.
You want to command point it?
Yeah.
Saves 1. Yeah, I got no more attacks after this. Oh, and 1 and 1. All right.
Just my luck.
Yeah, they do get cut down and die. Those poor Vanguard vets. There's no point in re-rolling because the champion of the feast would have a 3rd wound left. So we will pile in and consolidate around him. And that's actually kind of cool. So we'll keep that command point back. There's no point in re-rolling that.
Okay.
We'll keep you at 7. Unless you wanted to try and keep him at 3 wounds. But,
no.
Yeah. Well, good job, champion. That was a lot of vulnerable saves. We are done fighting here. You get to retaliate. He should have 5 attacks. Who's he going into? I got a bunch of weird targets nearby. These guys are -1 to hit, but you don't care about that because you're already -1 to hit.
So what are his, like, is it, I want to score Assassinate.
Ah, yes.
So...
He's toughness 8 right now. Yeah, he's only T7 with Rotten Constitution. And he's got 2-up save with a separating plate. But, actually, if he makes any saving throws, you take a mortal wound back, and that'll result in his death. That's his relic.
But I ignore them on 5-up.
That's true. Yeah, you do. You absolutely do.
So like the thing is like I want to just get his like
The character
I
kill?
want to get us the character kill. So yeah, they're gonna go. So he's sitting on 2s.
3s because of the
threes
Thunder
because of
Hammer.
-1 Thunderhammer.
And okay, a couple misses. And these are 3s to wound because it's strength 8 still. And we have all wound. Now, because of the psychic power on his Thunder Hammer, it's actually AP 0. So we have a 2-up save on the Demon Prince. We make him.
Okay.
And then I gotta look at the separating plate. Oh, never mind. They changed the separating. I haven't used this since 8th edition, but it's only if he loses wounds, he kind of oozes out like a weird ichor that you take more wounds from. So he actually passed this stage. He's fine. It puts a kite in the skin around him, I suppose, that holds in his gunk. You're good. That's all good. We're done fighting. And morale. I don't think we have. Oh yeah, you lost 4 guys. That might result in you running away. 8 on a start. No, you're good.
So he can use
Oh yeah,
his...
we have the chaplain.
Yeah, so it'd be a 9.
Yeah, he is a-okay without a doubt. So we are going to end my turn. Now we have successfully corrupted that objective. That's 6 points because we got that one and this one. And then we are going to be on 1 objective, 2 objectives, 3 objectives, and more than our opponent. We do get Stranglehold for some points there. Gaining a CP. Now end of battle round 2. Black Templar at 8 command points. My tally man gift me one 7+. You know what team we're getting there? Not quite yet.
So at the beginning of the command step, I will nominate the Eradicators for full rerolls because they're core.
From the High Marshal.
Okay, so now I'm going to perform my litanies. So Oath of Glory on himself, going off on a 3.
3+.
Fails.
Okay.
So I will do Fires of Devotion targeting himself, going off on a 3. And it also fails.
Your chaplain sucks, dude.
He's not really well spoken, just like me. I'm gonna, for 1 CP, I'll reactivate the Wisdom of the Ancients.
You keep it the captain one, the Captain Marshal aura. Reroll hit rolls.
Yeah, rerolling hit rolls of 1.
That brings the Black Templar down to 7. So we are gonna take up some forward ground with these Hellblasters, as they want to be able to fire down this lane and maybe take some shots.
Potentially into there.
Yeah, they want to be able to fire at the Chaos Spawn potentially as well. They want their options. And then the Redemptor follows up behind to keep his aura going.
This unit of intercessors with auto bolt rifles will advance.
They want to go fast. Extra 4, very nice. So the Black Templar, and with that advance, realizing we're just gonna hang back a little bit because the Chaos Spawn here, big threat to them.
This is so uncharacteristic of the Templars. I think I'm gonna lose like clout points.
Realistically, if they move forward and push here, these guys pounce out, charge them, get on the objective while they charge. You lose your banner. This will be my objective, and then they're dead. That's just not a good trade whatsoever. Yeah. We're gonna leave 1 guy just towing the objective though, because we don't want to give that up. And speaking of objectives, we forgot to give you points. So you got
thank you.
5 points for the primary there, and then 10 points because you have the objective in the other corner. And you also have 2 banners raised, so that's 2 victory points there.
Yeah.
From those intercessors, we go to the Land Raider, who is still loaded up with Terminators. And he's gonna push right on through, drive over the barrels, end up there, and saying, "This is my objective, baby." We have the Chaplain in there, and the Terminators.
Yeah.
All right, so they are popping out of the ruins, and by they, the Black Templar Assault Marines are coming out. We've already pre-measured if they want to charge these, if they want to tango with Typhus and the Death Shroud, that is looking at, I believe, an 8-inch charge, maybe 7 even. And then joined by the High Marshal are they.
So he can go there.
We are going to move forward the Assault Marines, and they're going to stay on this objective here, but they are not going to be cowering in the back like the Intercessors on the other side of the board. The Eradicators are going to advance. 2. All right.
I get a free reroll.
Black Templar.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Hey!
That's much better.
We'll go up to 10.
So 10. Appreciate it, dude.
All right, so like instead of advancing them, because they're not going to, with that, if they rolled a 6, they could have gotten shots on him, but they didn't. And then that's too much of a gamble. So they're just going to move there with the 5. They're going to end up here, and they're just going to raise the banner. At the end of the movement phase, because they have no real good shots anywhere, they're just going to raise the banners. They're infantry, and they're going to claim that objective for the Templar. We're going to keep the Chaplain there, because he's nice and safe where he is, and there's not like he's not great at fighting these guys, and this is all gummed up over here, and he's able to pounce on either objective later on.
Look at the full articulation.
Boom, hey, out come the Assault Terminators.
I even magnetized the doors.
Oh, the doors come off too. Hey, out come the Terminators. Now, the Black Templar have a rule called Shock and Awe, but funny enough, Games Workshop literally called another stratagem Shock and Awe in the base Space Marine rulebook. So to avoid confusion, they renamed it in an errata. So that will bring the Templar down to 6 because it's only 1. Give you an example, Shock and Awe, Black Templar strategic play stratagem. Boom, leave your Land Raider Crusader after it moves. Shock and Awe, Adeptus Astartes War Gear Stratagem. Use the stratagem in the shooting phase, and Adeptus Astartes Shock Grenade relates me to storm unit, blah, blah, blah. So the Assault Terminators disembark there. This is the end of the movement phase that's happened, so they're not able to move.
He might do an out-of-phase litany for +2 to charges.
Ah, heck yeah. That is that. I think that's like 2 command points for... the Master of Sanctity is a little bit cheaper on, but the regular chaplains can do it too. I can't remember what it's called.
And it's an aura, it's Canticle of Hate, so they would all benefit from it. So
Correct.
I'm for sure gonna do, that's just genius. I'm gonna do that. It's an auto pass, right?
I believe it is.
So I'm gonna spend 2 CP for Commanding Oratory to do a litany out of any phase. So yeah, to be basically at the end of my movement, I'm gonna automatically pass that for 2 CP, and I'm gonna recite automatically the Canticle of Hate.
Oh,
so
it's not hate. Hate's a reroll. The charge is the...
So for 2 CP, I'm going to use Commanding Oratory to basically auto-use the Canticle of Hate outside of the command phase. So that's a 6-inch bubble of +2 charges for all infantry.
And that'll be hitting both those units as well.
Yeah.
It hits Eradicators technically, but they're performing Raise the Banner, so that doesn't really matter. And you use that at the start of any phase, so it could be the shooting phase, which we're in right now.
Yeah.
So, boom, done. 2 command points.
5 can fit in them, I think.
Down to
Or
4.
4.
As we go into the shooting phase, we're going to start shooting on this side of the table with these intercessors and their assault bolt guns into this chaos spawn, who can be seen through various means. On 3s because they did not advance, or they did advance, but they didn't. But we took it, but they didn't move the full distance, so they're hitting on 3s, yeah. And these are 5s to wound because I'm toughness 6 with the Grandfather's Blessing, and these are the assault bolt guns. So they don't normally come with armor penetration, but it's the tactical doctrine, so they get AP 1. This Chaos Spawn, who will have some cover, these 2 do not because they're not touching it. They're going to get a 4-up save, but AP 1, so 5 up. Hooah! I ignore one of them. So that kills this spawn. Boom, and I guess I'd have to put a wound on him because I kept doing cover saves, so he'll take a wound as well. So these Hellblasters are going to put down these Chaos Spawn.
But first, I'm going to use the stratagem Will of the Emperor right now, so I also don't get that -1 to hit penalty.
Because they did
advanced.
They stuck to the advance because they needed to get to that position. So we're going to put 30 Hellblaster shots because they can they're not obscured by that rune, and they got the 2 windows. So you got 2 windows here that can see a variety of the spawn here. I'm not going to get any cover in there because let's be real, these are AP 5 in the tactical doctrine.
3s, you're rolling 1s.
Rerolling any 1s. And again, they're not supercharged because these are Death Guard Chaos Spawn with the upgrade, so they're reduced damage by 1. We're just looking for...
That's a lot of 2s.
A lot of 2s. I love lots of 2s. Rerolling. Some more 2s. And we are we are gonna supercharge it because there's no 1s, doesn't really matter. Because we want to wound on 3s. Bloop. All right. That's pretty much 1's dead, and then 2's dead, and 3 of them are dead. So I have 1 spawn left. All right.
Good.
Boy,
I'm glad that happened.
Oh yeah. So Redemptor up. Where are the targets for the big boy? All right, good luck to Parker.
Okay, so the Macroplasma Incinerator is going to go into the spawn.
Bye-bye spawn.
The 2 Stormbolters are going to go into that unit. The Onslaught will go into that unit, and the Icarus pod will go into that unit.
Spawn away. All right.
So let's do the Icarus and the Macro into that unit first.
All right, then D6, roll it up. D6 shots.
Heavy D6. Very nice.
This is going to be supercharged. 3s to hit. Rerolling the 1s.
The 1s I get to reroll, and also if I do the mortal wounds, it triggers the chapter tactic.
Because the Black Templar Redemptors
Very
are
good.
redonkulous.
So no
dude.
1s, but I got 3 hits on that.
There's actually 4 hits. There's no one over there. Oh. And these are 3s to wound because I'm T6.
To that unit.
Yeah, and that's going to be 2 wounding hits. No save. That's enough to kill him. The 3 damage each. Reduced to 2 damage each.
Yeah. So the Icarus I don't shoot.
Correct. All the little bullets into the Poxwalkers.
So heavy 8s. These aren't really little bullets, they're medium-sized bullets.
I say little just to make myself feel better.
Okay.
Only 1 miss.
Yeah. 3s.
Yes, sir. And I'll have no save other than their
fails.
Endless Horde. So that's 5 of them. Yeah, 4, and we're gonna throw the Stormbolters in there as well. And 1 miss, reroll though, he is core. And 4s to wound. That's 3 more. I have 8 saves on the Poxwalkers. I have 6s to ignore it, so that's gonna gun down 7 of them. As you show me.
That's a whole unit.
There's only 7.
No, one's left.
Oh, there's 1 left. That's right. They took a couple more wounds. I got 1 Poxwalker left. Bless.
Towing the objective.
The one towing the objective. Oh, that's some gift from Nurgle there. I gotta say. And before we proceed with more shooting over here, we're going to remember that we wanted to fall back the Vanguard veteran, the champion of the feast. There's no reason just to stay there and die.
Sorry, I had to fall back.
It eats up Parker a little bit that he had to fall back, but there's no oath of moments in this game.
No.
And you don't have the passion where you're not allowed to fall back. So
Correct.
Use the rules you're allowed to use, right? And this way we're actually able to shoot guns at them. They do have miasma on them though. They are -1 hit.
-1 hit.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so all my shooting from the Land Raider Crusader is going to go into the Death Shroud Terminators. So that's these two, that's the Multi-Melta and the Heavy Assault Cannon.
Oh yeah.
Multi-Melta first.
2 Multi-Melta shots, 4 stick because I got miasma. Oh, 1 miss. And then 1 hit, and these are 3s to wound me. That's a 4, that's a wound. We have a 4+ invulnerable save. We're good.
Damn.
Taco Kitty. Assault cannons, bam, 12 shots. Daka, 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 daka. 3s to
Talked.
hit. Sure, yep. Oh. And these are going to be wounding on 3s, strength 6. This is the ideal weapon to kind of move them down.
See.
Oh yeah. These are -1. I'm going to claim, this is the champion, but I'm going to put the shots on him because he'll have cover.
Yeah.
Just because of where he is on the crate there. These are 2-ups. He takes the damage. He's got 2 wounds left. And all the Hurricane Bolters next. On 4s.
Cocked.
Nice. I think I may have forgot that for the Assault Cannon, but that's okay. And looking for 5s to hurt him. These are AP1 though, because of tactical. We got 1, 2,
Cocked.
3, 4, 5. It's actually 6. 2 pluses. He's got 1 wound left.
Shooting the Terminator.
Next we have the Chaplain who's got the
Breath of the Throne.
Breath of the Throne. So we'll do the bolter part first. They both hit. Nice. And wounding on 5s. Yeah. That's a 5 and a both wound. Probably no real relevant. Oh, that's the damage though.
+3.
Yeah, this is a unique. Where
So that's 1. That's 4.
4 automatic hits with that flamer. Wounding on 4s because
Strength 5. Yeah.
And that's 3 wounding
Very
hits.
nice.
What's the AP on it? AP1 normally, but we're in the tactical doctrine, so it's AP2. I'm gonna pass all but 1 because it's AP2. This is only cover if I'm towing it, so that's 2 damage, but I'm Death Guard, so it's reduced to 1. So he's got 1 wound left. That will conclude shooting. We're on to charging. The Assault Terminators?
We'll be charging this unit of Poxwalker through the breachable ruin.
That is definitely an angle I did not see coming. This is a huge charge.
It's a 5-inch charge. I make it with 7, 8, 9.
Becomes a 9 because of the litany. All right, it's the canticle.
The canticle!
The canticle of hate. The inspiring litany. There you go, charging in. All right, next we have the Assault Intercessors.
They're going to be charging into Typhus.
Typhus. Old as he.
Hopefully trying to make use of Halbrecht's Crusade of Wrath aura for +1 to strength.
Yeah, strength 5. That's an 11-inch charge.
Oh.
Boom, they are charging in there, and then we got the High Marshal declaring a charge. All right, High Marshal, what's the plan? Let's see. He get
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to, well, let's just...
we need to show an 8 on the dice because we get +2 to this charge roll.
6, 7, 8, 9!
On the dice though, it's off by 1. Yeah, same roll. Oh, okay.
So we were supposed to do this at the beginning of the charge phase, but I'm going to use the Assault Launcher Stratagem, so they're within 9 inches. These Death Shroud Terminators. So yeah, they're going to go in there, and that's 1 CP? Yeah, that's 1 CP.
So now I have to, as it charges in, I have to declare one of 2 things. I either brace or duck for cover. If I brace, I suffer D3 more wounds. That's not gonna happen. And if I duck for cover, I lose an attack characteristic, and I can't like set to defend, which I don't have access to right now. So I'm gonna choose to duck for cover and just lose an attack characteristic. And then he's charging in. He also gets +2 to this roll, but he's a Black Templar, he can re-roll it. Might as well re-roll a double 1.
I'm gonna get Snake Eyes again. Just
yeah, because you still make the charge with Snake Eyes. Oh, the opposite. Nice. Hey, look at that. So we get to go up to 14. Slam into the side of them like so, blocking my entire army over here. But it's going to take some damage for this, but I still think it's the right move to keep them alive for a wee bit longer. Unless Typhus can just massacre through those guys, then he'll be fighting over here. But it's still suspicious. Down to 3 command points for the Templar. I'm going to choose to fight with these Assault Intercessors first.
Piling in 3 inches, ending closer. So they'll be base to base.
You want to go base to base? Okay. It'd be just a millimeter away, not quite base to base. That way they can utilize the consolidate a little bit better as well.
Swinging in there.
Swinging in there, hitting on trees. Nothing fancy on Mortarian. Not Mortarian. Typhus. No Mortarians allowed. Strength 4 on these attacks still. The High Marshal is a little too far away, so 5. That's a good roll though. 3, 4 wounding hits. With an AP of 1, which I will save 3 of, and I take a damage. On 4s with the Power Fist. Ooh! That's all hit. These are 3s to wound.
Strength 8.
Yeah. 3s to wound Typhus, and that is going to be 2 wounding hits. Typhus has a 4+ invulnerable save against this, and he's going to tank 1 and fail the other. It's 2 damage.
It's 2 damage.
But he's Death Guard, so it's 1. He's down to 4.
Here we go.
3s to hit with the Terminators with their plethora of lightning claw attacks. 3s to hit. These are strength 4.
Yep.
So 4s to wound. But they're reroll. They are lightning claws.
They're toughness 4 again now?
Yeah, they're strength 3
Alright.
T4. Yeah.
So re-rolling fails.
Or they, yeah, they're T4. The strength doesn't matter on them too much. They are T4 strength 3.
So I need force to wound.
Correct.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of 3s. Look at that toughness 4 coming into play here. I mean, they're still probably super dead, but you never know. 4s. Ooh. 9 wounding hits. Quite a 6s. They're dead. 3, 6, 8. There's only 7 of them there, so I needed to roll a couple more. But if they lived, goodbye, boxwalkers. I wonder if I can not.
More
knock
tally marks for the Emperor.
That's true. So they're going to consolidate there, claim this objective, and then we are going to have you attack, Mr. Land Raider Crusader. Shock assault does apply. We hit on 6s. Please no. Please no. We got a hit. We got a hit. Oh, sorry, you couldn't see on camera. It's 1 hit. Wounds on a 3 because it's like strength rather. It's higher than 5, not 10. Bump, bump, bump. We live. Bless. I'm gonna go ahead and retaliate with these Death Shroud Terminators. I guess we'll pile in with you and drag that guy with us. Put him back in there. We're gonna attack with our cleave profile, but we chose to duck. Okay, so because we ducked, we are going to just lose all those attacks. These are hitting on trees because the -1 to hit. We do reroll the 1s though because we got Demon Prince nearby. Well, that did not help too much. We lower the toughness of a Land Raider down to 7, so these are strength 7, force to wound. We reroll 1s because they plague weapons. 4 wounding hits. 5 plus saves. You make 2. So that's only 4 damage. He's got 12 wounds left. I will then go ahead and start fighting over here with Typhus. Swinging at Assault Intercessors. Because of their oath, I think I'm going to use a scythe profile on this. It doesn't feel right nor great, but the cleave, except 5 up invulnerable save, and I'm only wounding on 3s. So I'm going to go with the scythe profile, because I'm wounding on 3s with the scythe profile as well.
Like the sweeping profile.
Yeah, so the cleave is the 3 damage, whereas the scythe is 1, but it's AP 1. Whatever. And it's not -1 to hit either. So these hit on 2s. Oh boy, that's a lot of 1s. That's like half 1s. And then these wound on 3s because he's higher strength.
Oh my god.
But they're plague weapons, so I do reroll
reroll 1s.
Reroll the 1s. So we have 5 wounding hits at AP 1, so 5 4-ups. Boop, 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 boop. And then I kill 2. All right. That's it for the fight phase, but at the end of it, Parker and the Black Templar want to try the Assault Intercessor stratagem.
So 8.
They get to
8,
fight
and
again.
then he gets 4 Power Fist strikes again.
Which brings him down to 1. Can Typhus die? These are the chainswords on trees.
5s.
Yes, sir.
Wounding on 5s.
Oh, it's 1. I thought that looked like it was all.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass that save at AP 1.
Okay, so now 4 Power
Mr.
Fists.
Fister, here we go.
Hitting on 3, hitting on 4s.
Yeah. That is, that's all hit. That's all good. And then these wound on 3s. Does Typhus live or die? That is 2 wounding hits. He's got Cataphractii Plate. He's failing both. Now they are only 1 damage each, so he'll go down to 2.
Yep.
He still lives. You know what? You guys are probably yelling at me. He's got 2 warlord traits. I forgot about the new one for the Terminus Est. He gets 1 extra attack.
Okay.
Boom. So he gets 2. He hits. Okay, he does hit on 2s with his scythe, and then wounding on plague weapon. 2 wounds at AP 1. So 2 more 4-ups. So it does. You're fine.
Another banner.
Yeah, we're gonna raise the banner high successfully over here on that, and then there should be no morale anywhere really. Yeah, because they automatically pass morale checks, being mindless.
I
zombies.
lost
2 guys. They can't fail.
Okay.
On a 6, you go 8. Yeah, he's 8.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you all an overall score at the end of the second battle round. The no prisoners is quite good. I think it's at 56. We're at 64. At 6 victory points for no prisoners, 10 for the primary, so you're at 16 there, and then 2 for the banner, so you're at 18 so far for the Black Templar. Whereas the Death Guard are at 10 for the primary so far, and a lot of mine are endgame scoring. 3 for Stranglehold on the 1 turn, so we are at 13, but I have accomplished a couple of diseases, so I've corrupted that one and I've corrupted this one. It always remains corrupted, it cannot be cleansed. So I'm at 19-ish, so the score is like 19 to 18 so far for the Death Guard as we go into the 3rd battle round. On to turn 3, and we're going to gain a command point going up to 9. I swear I'll use these at some point. Okay, let's see if our tally man is feeling kind and generous today. Oh, we got a command point, bless him, bless the tally man. We're at 10. I'm not on this objective anymore. I guess I'll do my command phase proper. Tallyman will buff the Terminators, the Blight Lords, to get +1 to hit. I will be spending a command point here on the Dead Walk again. I'm doing it, folks. I'm using command points. That's going to be on the Poxwalkers here. This is a stratagem that essentially the ones that died stand back up. I roll 7d6. For every 3+, I add a Poxwalker back to that unit. I'm going to roll, I get 6 Poxwalkers back. Not bad. Also, in my command phase, the Destroyer Hive kicks off. This is a 2+ ability. I choose a unit engaged with Typhus. The bugs, you get the bees on a 2+. You take D3 mortal wounds. 3 of them, but you are Black Templar. They're very defensive against bees. 5 ups. You take 2 mortal wounds, which will slay one of the brethren. Blech. The Death Shroud will leave his side. Gonna move to there. Bloop. And I am nicely trapped in over yonder. We are going to run the Poxwalkers, advancing them. They move 4 plus a glorious 1 for Nurgle. Thank you. We go 5. Go, 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 go. Operation Infiltrating Poxwalkers. Get to the enemy zone. We must spread the pox. Well, they're going to end up like that, so I at least have a couple models on the objectives. I don't want to abandon it completely. You know how it is. Let's go ahead and advance Mr. Nerd over here. Malignant Playcaster will go an extra 6, and he'll go right there. We are going to run the... yeah, we're going to... These Marines are going to run. They go 6. Ooh, that's not ideal. Some getting there, another 2 breaking forward. These Poxwalkers are just going to stay where they are. They're content there, safe. They're licking concrete, and that's what they do best in life. All right, let's try and do some cool stuff here. The Foul Blightspawn will advance an extra 5. Okay, that's pretty quick. He's got an especially potent muculent broth ready for the enemies of Nurgle there. Or the new friends of Nurgle, who knows, however you want to look at it. We are then going to do a regular move with these Blight Lord Terminators. And then the Demon Prince will take to the skies. He's not as fast as the other Demon Princes because he's a little bit thicker. So he only moves 10. He is going to fly. He has to go in a straight line. But he's got something. Death Shroud. He'll land right here.
It's along for the ride, man.
And then this Death Shroud's going to go back. This is the champion, by the way. He's going to go back to fighting. On the Tallyman will run as well, advancing an extra 6. Oh, wow, nice, fast. Good Doctor, advancing 3. We're going to take you to right here. Just get within 3 of them to fix up that Death Shroud a wee bit. And then our Playcaster there is going to advance an extra 2. Now, he's in the terrain, so he's only going to go 5 inches. I have to measure that because I might want to re-roll that. I'm not in love with keeping Typhus in combat, but I do. That's why I want to go charge him in there, but then they're just going to die. You know what? No, this move makes more sense just to go there instead to help with Typhus. Just because this is not a great fight for him. And this, you know what? You can have this objective. And if you want to charge me, come off of it, maybe.
Remember, I need to get assassinated, so I'm out for your characters.
Yeah, I gotta protect him a little bit more. Typhus might die to them fighting first, so this makes more sense. Bring us to the psychic phase. So we are gonna start off with the Demon Prince, and he's gonna throw out a Curse of the Leper, which will hit the Hellblaster volley guns. Now, I'll explain what this does if it works. 6, maybe it does. Yeah, not gonna deny that with the Boar the Witch, because we got that for bigger plans. These are mortal wounds on a 4+, I roll 7 dice. I deal 5 mortal wounds to the Hellblasters. If anyone's curious what that is, it's a Curse of the Leper. I roll over their toughness and they take a mortal wound, but they're toughness 3 right now because I am Death Guard. These are
5 pluses,
yes. But they're chapter tactic.
I make 1.
So 2 Hellblasters succumb to the leprosy.
No!
Leprosy for all. Blah. And he can only cast 1 power, so he is done. I am afraid to cast powers with Typhus. He's got Miasma as well as Smite and Curse. I can't do Curse, but I can Smite and Miasma. But a Perils of the Warp is a terrifying concept. But I'm going to do it anyways, because the odds of paraling are low. We are going to attempt to Smite. Oh, we got it. Okay, scary. D3 mortal wounds. It's only 1, but you have a 5 up. You are A-okay. And then he'll attempt to Miasma on himself, I believe is what I want to do here. No. He is going to just, he's done.
Yeah.
He's good, he's cool. Because this Psyker here is the one who wants to cast a Miasma. So we're going to throw a Miasma out with our Malignant Playcaster. He got it with an 11.
Targeting who?
That's going to be my Demon Prince, and it'll be a -1 to hit.
All right.
Making him a little bit harder to hit.
Okay.
And I got to check the range of Pestilential Follow because I rolled an 11. Yes, that will hit the Hellblaster, so that's a 5 up to ignore. Oh, they're fine. Don't worry about that at all. So that's Miasma out, and then we have Gift of Contagion or Smite. Let's do Gift of Contagion. Might do more damage than Smite will. Gift of Contagion, go. Got it with a 7. That will target the Hellblasters, and that'll bring them down to strength 3. If I rolled 1 higher, then that would have been strength and attacks down by 1. It just makes them physically weaker. And I rolled a 7, so they take a mortal wound because of Pestilential Fallout. But they have a 5+ to ignore this. They do not do 1 whole damage. Take that. And the last Psyker over here. The only power he could throw out is Smite, which will hit the Hellblasters. I'll Smite first, I guess. I got a 6 and a 2. That's a 2 in there. So it does pass. It's 24-inch range. So it should hit them. So that's just D3 mortal wounds on them. It's 3 with something. And they have a 5+ to ignore it.
I make 2.
Okay, only 1 damage. The one Hellblaster succumbs to the psychic powers. And you can take wherever you want.
Yeah, I know, but I'm technically out of coherency now.
Oh, well then just take this guy instead.
Yeah, but this one had a wound on it already.
I forgive you.
Okay, thanks.
There you go. And then next power, Rot Wind. This is the one I really want to get off to neuter that Dreadnought. Needs a 7 though. Ooh, we got it with a 10. Okay, well we got Rot Wind. So what this?
Attempt to deny.
Abhor the Witch. 1 command point. That's the only command point for the Templars right now.
Nope, failed.
Oh, okay. It's only fair because you got the first one.
Yeah. So I have 0 CP.
So what this does is it reduces the armor penetration on. It does not need to be visible, just within 18, of the Dreadnought's attacks by 2. So his fist goes down to AP 1, and his plasma goes down to some AP. But it's probably AP 2 now. That's important for Rotten Constitution on the Demon Prince. That's going to bring us to shooting then, and we are going to start shooting with these guys. They have hand flamers. They're gonna spew gross stuff on the side of the Land Raider and paint it green from black. 3d6 automatic hits. It will be 6s to wound because they're strength 3. They are plague weapons though. Take that, Land Raider Crusader. You have 3 wounds on you with no AP. Never know, I might get a damage in here. Could matter. Aha, no, the Ceramite holds. So it is a slight more green. And then, other shots that I care to do. There's only a couple I really care to do here. We're gonna put your Flamer into them because I can't shoot those guys. D6 automatic hits, 2. And they might be in range of Typhus to wound here. They are certainly in range of the Contagion Aura because Typhus is always a little bit bigger. So it's 2 wounds on the Terminators, but they have a 2-up save. Die, filth! You're good. What we're gonna do is some shooting now. The Terminators, the Blight Lords, we're gonna have this guy lob his Blight Launcher down the table at the Intercessors so you can see poking their head out. It's only 2 shots, 24-inch range. The rest are gonna opt to not fire. So I'm just gonna, I don't wanna fire them, but I'm gonna take these shots anyways. 2s, they both hit because they get +1 to hit. Strength 6. They are T4 still, so that doesn't work there, but it is a plague weapon. Blah, 1 wound at AP2. And, it's 2 damage. 1 Marine pops. Poof. All right, we got him. We got some damage in there, heck yeah. We're gonna bathe the Master of the Feast, Champion of the Feast, in muculin broth.
I'm the Master of the Feast.
He's just gonna open his mouth wide open.
Master of the Feast, Champion of the Chicken.
Boof, 2 automatic hits, but I do have the upgrade to re-roll that, which is 3 automatic hits instead. These are wounding on, not the 2, because it's strength 7 or 8. Oh, actually, I think it is strength 8. Let me double check that, because with the upgrade, it makes it 1 higher strength. I can't remember if it's 6 or 7. I think it is 7 though. 3 wounding hits at -3, so 4+ invulnerable save. It is a strength 8 weapon.
Make 2.
So he does die. It's 3 damage, or 2 damage.
Yeah, that's the end of the Champion of the Feast.
Bye-bye, Champion of the Feast. I will see you never again. I believe we done shooting now. So we are gonna go ahead and charge. We are gonna start charging with, the Demon Prince is gonna be the one I have to do it. Oh, but there's no Overwatch command points. There's no Overwatch, That's right. So we're gonna declare a charge from the Demon Prince simply into the Hellblasters. D6 roll is gonna be 2d6 roll 6. Maybe, I might have to re-roll it. That will succeed. So 6 will get him into base. I just wanna go right there.
What are these 5s from?
The roll you did earlier. Yeah. And then we're gonna have the Blight Lords declare a charge of them as well. They're gonna need to roll rather high though. A 9?
No.
Probably not. I thought it was a 10, but this is indeed a 9. It's actually like almost dead on 9. That guy will make it to there. And then we are gonna have to bring him back a little bit so we can keep coherency. This is good for Luca, for sure. And then we'll end up charging like that. And over to here, we have 1 more charge. This Death Shroud Terminator is going to try his darndest. Wait, did I not heal these guys over here? I gotta go back and heal that guy in a second. We're gonna charge him in. 3. Good. Welcome to the world of good enough. Blam. Going to carve him up. And then at the end of the movement phase, the Plague Surgeon was supposed to heal that Death Shroud Terminator. He'll heal him 2, so he'll go back up to full health because he was at 1.
Okay.
There is no command points to interrupt. We will start fighting over here with this Death Shroud champion. I am going to go with, I I guess we'll do the big swing profile, the 2 damage one. Because I just want to kill a couple models off. This one's a little more guaranteed to kill models off. Kind of 2. I don't know, it's weird. I'm just going to do his attacks here. They hit on 3s, no rerolling needed because thing. And then these wound on 3s because you are Fancy Oath. And reroll, Plague Weapon. So 2 at minus, well, 3, but you have your 5 up and vulnerable save. Ooh, I do cut them, but that's 2 damage each. They are cut down. And then consolidating towards the nearest. I'm not going to move though, we're just going to hang out here. Tell you, this is a weak flank I have over here. We're gonna charge next with the we're gonna fight next with the Demon Prince. So we're going to pile him in 3 inches. And we're gonna engage the Redemptor Dreadnought.
Okay.
So he can smack me back. But
Wow, that's nice of you.
I will. I'm being very kind here. But I also want him to not shoot mostly these Plague Marines back here because his 3 damage gun just wipes him out.
Yep.
That's very spooky for me. So no, thank you, everyone. No, thank you to everyone. And I'm not gonna go to base. I'm just gonna end up there, and then we're going to swing with his attacks into only the Hellblasters because I only declared them. So we are hitting on 2s with the Demon Prince. We have a miss. This is the sword. I forgot to attack with a claw last turn. Whatever I attacked with a claw, I killed it anyways. Oh, could have killed that. Anyways, these wound on 2s. I don't wound on 2s because of your fanciness, and I don't think I reroll those. That is 3 wounding hits on Hellblasters, and they are going to have their 5+ in vulnerable save. His fancy sword is not a plague weapon. In the vulnerables, make 2. So, sorry, 1. Yeah, 2 die.
No, it's just a 5-man unit, yeah.
It's a 5-man unit now. We also get 1 little fancy claw attack. Swipe. It hits. It wounds. If you 1 or 2, just roll a d6. I'll check it out afterwards. That's a 4. Oh, geez, now I gotta look. It's only AP1. The 4+ is good enough, and then we consolidate. Deeper in. Bleh. And then we are going to pile in with the Blight Lord Terminators towards the Hellblasters and take some swings at them. Okay, piling in like that, keeping coherency, keeping these guys back here to provide lookouts for a few of the characters that are since somewhat exposed, but keeping our fancy battle triangles going, so coherency is good to go. And we'll swing. We're just going to do the 2 flails within half an inch of that guy, and we'll see if we can't take out some Hellblasters. The flails are going to be 12 attacks between the 2 of them that have them. 2s to hit because the Tally Man was there saying do better, and we are near a Lord, so 1 miss. These are going to be strength 5, wounding on 3s, because you're T3, but this is a plague weapon, and the 2 does not count. So we have 4, 9 saves at -2. 5+ is, that is going to be 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, 4 dead, 5 dead, they're dead. 2 damage each. The Hellblasters are out of here. What? But they did better than I thought. Actually, they cut down 3 of my Terminators, those jerks. Boom. They actually didn't kill themselves either, which I'm very surprised. I am now done all of my charges. So now the Black Templar get to strike back. I'm gonna go with the Redemptor attacking the Demon Prince. And
How many is that?
I actually have no idea. I mean, he wasn't charged, so he doesn't get the extra attack. I piled into him.
Yeah.
But he still has probably 4 attacks.
Oh.
4 attacks on 3s. Or 4s even. I'm -1 to hit.
They all hit.
There should be, he does have Miasma on him right now. So he's hitting off 4s to hit. The 2 hits, and he's strength. Well, maybe 2s to wound. We'll see if he rolls 2s. We got a 6 and a 3. Those both wound. Now, they are normally AP3, but the Psychic Power reduces it to AP1. And his Rotten Constitution ignores AP1 and 2. So I have a 2-up save against those, which I pass.
Okay.
I would have passed the Demon. It doesn't actually matter because I would have passed the Demon saves anyways.
Actually said.
And then, yeah, we'll get the Land Raider Crusader out of the way.
How many?
6, because that's a prolonged combat. 6 is to hit. See if it does anything. No, it just shifts around a little bit and does no damage. I'm gonna have to double check the Shock Assault because I wonder, do I get my attacks back or not? To get their attacks back, because it's only until end of turn, so it's gonna be 13 attacks. We're gonna be fighting Land Raider for quite a long time. These are hitting on, let's roll that one. These are hitting on 3s for the cleave profile because of -1 to hit. No lords nearby to help me out, and these are 4s to wound, 7 on 7. No plague weapons, so we have, that's not bad. 6 wounding hits at -3, so 5 up. 5+ is, you save, oh nice, you save 3 of them. So it's only 3 go through. So he's got 6 wounds left. We're getting there, baby. And that there is turn. Okay, I forgot to declare it, but they were infecting this objective.
Okay. For
D3 mortal wounds. They suffer 3 mortal wounds. Oh, gross. All right. And they are going to ignore none of them, so 3 die. That's 3 for your tally. For scoring, I do not get Stranglehold. I'm only on 2 of the objectives and not more than the Black Templar, so I do not get Stranglehold. I am actually struggling very hard on this side. I'm doing well over here, though, so there's that at least. And that is the end of my turn. We are going to go on to turn 3 for the Black Templar. I do not get my Tallyman command point this phase because I got one earlier this battle round, and the Black Templar are up to 1.
Yeah. And Oath of Glory on himself. So we'll do fires first on a 3.
You did it!
Himself, and then Oath of Glory himself.
3+.
Yes.
Chaplain
both,
Kickbutt.
Both went off.
And then we have this Chaplain Litanies as well.
So yeah, this is Canticle of Hate. It's an aura.
+2 to charge.
No,
okay,
fails.
sure. He fails it.
Don't really need it.
I guess so. You could have done Litany of Hate and reroll. I mean, we have the Grimaldus there. Oh, not Grimaldus. Hellbreak. Eradicators.
Yeah, so the Eradicators will get full rerolls.
Makes sense. Oh, also at the end of your command phase, you're on 1 objective, 2 objectives, 3 objectives, which is more than, actually on 4 objectives. Jeez, you're kicking my butt on objectives. That's 15 points on primary, and then you also have 3 points, 3 points to raise the banners. Hellbreak
So
moving forward.
there.
Hello, High Marshal. We have the Chaplain, who will move 5. Boop.
This.
Eradicator is moving forward on this objective. Very good.
They have a. Do they have 5 or 6?
5-inch move on them.
Yeah.
So they're going to move forward towards the Death Shroud. Not Death Shroud, Assault Terminators. I was thinking my Death Shroud. Mine are only 4. And these Assault Marines, Assault Intercessors, are
They
moving
just
forward.
moved. They just nudged up a bit, like 3 inches or so.
These Marines advancing an extra 5.
11.
I'll go up to 11. Very nice.
Sting.
Yeah, just he's going to go touch the cover there so he can see through it with the obscuring range. I assume the Poxwalkers are target numero uno.
Yep. Yep.
All right, Chaplain Kickbutt with all his litanies active. He is going to move right on there. Staying an inch away from the Terminator. He's got Tannhauser's Bones. He's ready to tango with the Demon Prince.
And he's got Oath of Glory active, so a lot of attacks.
One of them is the Fires of Devotion, the 5-up Feel No Pain.
No, Fires of Devotion.
All right, that is everything for movement.
Shooting.
Yeah, no psychic phases here. Oh, we got the first easy shot, Land Raider Crusader, pumping everything into the Death Shroud.
Melta first.
Melta first, hitting on 5s because he's bracketed and it's a heavy weapon. Oh, you got a hit though. Ooh,
Yeah.
very clean hit. 3 to wound. Da 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 da. Ooh, womp womp.
I'm not gonna reroll.
No, all right, smart. All right, we got the heavy 12 from the Twin Assault Cannon. 5s to hit because it is also heavy. Wow, got some hits and 3s to wound. Yeah, AP. Oh, do you want to go to the Assault Doctrine?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that was. We didn't say. I thought it was without. That was like an automatic.
It is if you don't say otherwise.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I usually play it too.
Yeah.
Space Wolves, Blood Angels, these guys, always Assault Doctrine,
Yeah.
turn 3, unless
2 wounds.
stated. 2, well, I'm going to make 1 save and fail 1. Boo. I got a Doctor nearby. Ah, he didn't help. 2 wounds left, and we have 24 shots from these Hurricane Bolters. These are 4s, because it is not heavy. 5s to wound. 4 wounds, 2 pluses. We take a damage. Got 1 left. Ah. The Breath of the Throne into...
So it's D3 plus 3.
It's going to be... Oh, wow.
Woo!
6 automatic hits. Winning on 4s on the Death Shroud. That's 2. If you won, so I have a 3+. Oh, man. Because if he dies, all the rest of the shots go into Typhus.
Yep.
I'm going to command point it. Oh, he's dead.
Good.
Womp womp. I am down to 8 command points. Forget one rule on Typhus. It's not going to matter at all too much here.
Okay.
He has Shamble Rod as his warlord trait. It's a horrible warlord trait, by the way. So at the start of your turn, Parker,
Yep.
these Terminators were within 9. These were the only ones within 9 inches of him. They take
Yeah.
a mortal wound on a 4-up. There, look at that. 1 damage. Ladies and gentlemen, his warlord trait. All right, Helbrecht is going to fire his real fancy combi Melta into
So let's
Typhus.
do the Assault 1 first.
Is this the Melta part?
Yeah.
Yep, the Melta part. Here we go. Hitting on a
2s?
2. Yeah, that's... He does not reroll his own shots. But he unfortunately misses. We're going to fire the bolter part of it now. This could also do it.
So rapid fire 2.
Oh, here we go.
So
Beautiful.
hitting on 2s.
Should be 3s because he's firing both parts, which are -1 to hit.
5.
Correct.
So winning on 4s.
And we got 2. AP of 1. Oh, put down by a bolt rifle, everyone.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The first assassination.
Typhus, yeah, the first assassination too. Typhus of the First Company, Herald of Nurgle, witness his power. Yeah, so these guys are gonna fire next. Only 2 of them have line of sight to the Blight Lords, shooting.
And they get full rerolls too.
Yes, so 3s to hit. Rerolling.
They all hit.
Oh, they all hit, and these are 3s to wound. No, my Blight Lords, please, you'll kill them. We have.
All wounds. Which won't be D6 plus anything.
That's true. 4 of invulnerable saves. Oh, we're gonna fail 3 of them. We're gonna start allocating them on the inconsequential guys. It'll be you, and then I guess a blight launcher. I don't really care that much about it. So D6 damage, 1 at a time.
First one.
First one, it's 1 damage. Okay, second one, that's 2 damage, which kills 1. And then the last one, doesn't kill a guy. You get a 4-up. No.
2.
So
One has one left.
you're dead, and then, yeah, one left.
Well, what's they're also 2-up save.
Oh, yeah, actually, they'll have a 3-up against his AP. Never mind, the chaplain's going to fire at the Terminators there. Because he has to, sorry. I thought he was a little bit closer, but no, he must shoot at the Terminators.
All right.
3s! Okay, 2 hits. And 5s, yeah. That is a wound. AP 1, 3+.
It would be probably even 8.
The Dreadnought will fire the weapons he can into the Demon Prince. Onslaught first. It is a heavy weapon, so these hit on 4s. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. I got miasma on them too, so it's just 4s either way. 5s to wound. Wee. That is 3. And these are going to be, they're AP 1, but reduced down to AP 0, so 2-ups. Oh, I take a damage. Gross. And then we have 8 Stormbolters. He's at 7 wounds left, if anyone is curious. Oh, die, Demon Prince. These are 4s to hit because of miasma. 5s to wound. That is 1. And 2-up. Ah, we're good. That's a 5.
Okay.
Then we got all the assault guns on my pox walkers. Oh no! Hitting on 4s because they advanced. Yep. I don't think there's a single 3 in there. Oh, there's 1. Get out of here, 3. 4s to wound. Is that 3? 4? And
AP 0.
feel no pain. 3 of them die. 1 of them ignores it. And that is the mortality.
What am I like at 60 now?
73. Helbrecht's going to declare a charge against the Terminators. He has to scale up here. He needs a 12 to get in. It is doable, so you might as well. You're Black Templar, you get to reroll. Double 6, double 6, double 6.
Hold on.
Kisses.
Emperor, be praised for the Emperor.
Damn it, Parker. No. And Master of Sanctity declaring charge against all he can see. 9, yeah, welcome. Crunch. Oh, it's scrapping time.
So now because he made a successful charge, because of Fires of Devotion, he gets an additional 1 to his attacks profile.
Oh, he's ready to be Chaplain kick butt for sure.
He's tax base, and 6s will be 2 additional hits.
Where are these going into?
They're going into the Demon Prince.
Oh, going for the kill. He does have a 2-up save, even though these are high AP. Oh, no, wait, are you AP 2 normally?
The AP is going to be pretty high.
It's going to be AP 3, I think. All right, here they are. These are hitting on 3s on the Demon Prince, because he's negative.
So, plus 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9?
Yeah, but it's 8 hits.
Strength 7.
4s to wound. Ooh, good luck, big Chaplain. I see nothing but 1s and 6s. Oh, I see a few 4s in there. Okay. No 3s though, eh? Okay,
so 4 wounds.
Now these are
-2.
AP 2,
so
but
it'll be AP 0.
They are AP 0 against his rotten constitution. So 2 pluses. He takes no damage.
Damn.
So that's the charge done. Oh, I guess I had that guy nearby for the bonus neglect.
Yeah, I
That's
already
fine,
attacked here.
Did you attack? You haven't attacked here yet, have you?
Oh, no, that was during your turn. You're right.
Yeah. Now I will omit. I forgot about his bonuses. I took no damage there. But yeah, so he would have actually like made it so you got none of the charge bonuses. But it's okay. It's okay. That's on me for forgetting.
What's the?
All right. We're gonna go over to here, and our Terminators are going to attack Zelandreda, and they're gonna have 13 attacks still. Save Terminator's life. 3s to hit because -1 to hit. No rerolls, and these are 4s to wound because you're T7 with a reroll of 1s because of the plague weapons. Hey, not bad. Ooh, that's really good actually. 7 5-ups. Please don't die and explode. Well, please die, but don't explode. So he's dead. It's all 2 damage each.
Yeah.
But please don't explode.
Oh no, was it a 6 or a 1?
I think it's a 6. I know it's a 6. I think, yeah. Oh, 2. Oh, bless. Nurgle. That would have been bad. That would have been astronomically bad. But we do kill the Land Raider. Though he did not, he pretty much secured this flank. But I'm gonna have to see how much damage these guys can do. They're gonna go like into a berserk frenzy and do as much damage to the Black Templar flank before they die to Helbrecht and the Terminators. All right, Blight Lord Terminators, go! So this guy's base contact right now, so I can't pile him in.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go get my little fancy widget and see what I can get in. 5 of them are eligible to fight. The one trailing behind over here with the wound. Let us do the flails and get them out of the way. Tannhauser's bones will be reducing their damage to 1. The rest of the attacks afterwards are only 1 damage, so we'll see what we can get out of them. And your toughness 4 currently, so I don't need. I could do. I'm gonna do Haze of Corruption. No,
Toughness is 5 on him.
I have an aura of -1 to your toughness.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I corrode your armor, your vitality, all that weirdness. So I am gonna do it's Eternal Hatred. It's a Death Guard stratagem, 2 command points. They get +1 to wound. It's Veterans of the Long War, but it's 2 command points now. I'll go down to 6. Okay, these are the flail attacks hitting on 2s because it's still +1 to hit. Reroll the 1 for the prince nearby. And then that was a great amount of 6s, but we don't have Death of the False Emperor anymore. Hey, do you guys remember when every 6 was an extra 3 attacks? What a ludicrous time for the flail. These are going to be wounding on 2s because I'm currently wounding on 3s, but with a +1 to wound. I'm just going to re-roll that as a drop die. 3. Oh, I'm not going to do stupid Haze of Corruption because I forgot your oath. I cannot physically wound you on 2s because you've got the good oath. So we'll re-roll those. It's a great rule. It's such a good rule. 4, 8, 9 wounding hits. I just won't use any of my command points this game because they're all like wounding help. These are 4-up invulnerable saves. Rosarius! And they're only 1 damage each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then you have your Iron
Resolve.
Iron
So
Resolve.
6 up, so 5, 6 up, feel no pains?
Yes, sir. This is a feel no pains. You take all 5. But he has an extra wound because of that Warlord trait as well. Give him 3 wounds remaining. I have 2 swords attacking and 1 axe. Swords are on a champion. Well, one of the swords is on a champion. Can I do these all at the same time? Because the AP doesn't matter. Yeah, I can do these all at the same time. So 2 more guys attacking with, 1 more guy attacking with an axe, sorry. These are 2s to hit, reroll 1s for the Lord nearby, and these are 3s to wound, because I can't get 2s. Reroll, Plague Weapon. That was really good. These are all 4+, that was 10 4+ invulnerable saves. We slayeth the chaplain. Stranger Things, my man, Stranger Things, 6-up, feel no pain. Emperor? No. He didn't make 1, by the way. He didn't make a single feel no pain. So he does get struck down by the Blight Lord Terminators as he charged in. Though it was heroic, I'll give him that. Now the Redemptor can swing. To consolidate these guys as well. I'm not going to move. That's a tough call. That's a really tough call. Yeah, we're going to consolidate them, getting a little bit closer. I have to get closer to that gigantic mess there. So we'll do just that. But we're going to get go in this direction a little bit because I gotta get some pressure going over here. All right, epic fight. You got your 4 attacks hitting on. I'm still miasmid, so 4s. And oh wow. Okay, never mind. These are 3s to wound, I believe, maybe 2s even. Double check. I think it is 2s, all things considered. Those all wound. Now the AP, the effect is still on. I'm gonna double check if Rot Wind is still on. I'm almost certain it is. Plus is we make them all. A good combo. It's a neat little durable combo. I will attack back with my Demon Prince. These are 2s to hit. We have a miss. And then these are 3s to wound because you are down to toughness 6 and these are strength 8 or 9 even, but 3 wounds at -3. You ever 5-up? That oath is, I love it. I can't love it enough. It didn't come up here, but you reduce all the damage by 1 because you're Dreadnought. Yeah. So it's only 6 damage. We got 7 remaining wounds. That is a fight we are going to be stuck in for a bit, I suspect. And I kind of need Rotwind to go off again. I think we are done. This fight over here. Through nefarious psychic powers, we're winning. It's not a fair fight by any means. Okay, well, we are on to the 4th battle round of this game. We are plugging through this one pretty well. And nothing for scoring at the Black Templar then, because they're just trying to kill my stuff, and they are halfway through that secondary there. And they've got banners on 3 of the objectives still. I got to try my best to deny that. This is going to be a turn 4. I'm going to try and swing. I'm going to try and swing very heavy on this turn and see if we can't cut the head off this nasty Imperial Dragon.
Good luck.
Thank you. And send them back to their stupid Crusade fleets. The new battle round, new things are going to happen. Tallyman, before I gain my command point, let's see if you give me another one. Damn you, Tallyman. I'll see you on turn 4 on the Black Templar turn. But we do gain 1 for our turn, so we're going to go up to 9. Man, what do I use command points on? Well, that Tallyman will also, these Plague Marines are within 6, they'll give them +1 to hit, just in case it matters. I highly doubt it will, though. We have to corrupt objectives. That is the goal here. Must murder them. We got to go through the murder make on them. We're going to throw characters at their face, I guess, somewhat. Let's go with the rest of the command phase, which is nothing. Yep, we're done. For movement, let's go ahead and move these guys. I'm just going to move up and around to here. Hello, my friends. Cousins, even, you could say.
Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while and listen. And then we'll have you go hang out over here, just within 3 of them. Gonna heal them. I'm just going to roll that now before I forget again. Only 1 this time, so he's up to 2. And then we're going to move our Foul Blight Spawn 5 inches there. We are going to run the Boxwalkers. These Boxwalkers are lifesavers. They go 5. Nice. That's a 1. Oh yeah, we're getting there. Ooh, actually, I'm literally gonna have to command point that. 2 more inches. Okay, good. There you go. I used 1. Down to 8. Boop. So next turn, so they can move on to the objective. Because where they were, they didn't have the.
Okay, so you're probably gonna try and spit your vile, putrid crap at them.
Exactly. And then I'm gonna charge them as well. The Green's gonna move out of the cover forward. They'll end there with a 5-inch move. These Poxwalkers are cool to hang out here still. Could heal them in my command phase for a command point, but I don't think anything's really going to threaten them, so I'm not going to bother. So I got 10 points for primary on my turn because I had these 2 objectives. I just forgot to note that. Let's go ahead and advance just you. You're going to go up to 5 extra inches. I'm going to take him just beside that Poxwalker there. The Tallyman will move forward his 5. Bloop. We'll have you run, advance. No, you're not going to do much. You're just going to poke your head out here. And that will be it. We're going to go into the Psychic phase where it is all important, naturally. The Demon Prince is going to smite because he can't do Curse of the Leper. He can't hurt the Dreadnought with that. So he'll smite for D3 mortal wounds. I assume you don't want to stop that.
No.
And it'll be 2 mortal wounds, but the Dreadnought has a 5 plus to ignore it. Die, Dreadnought, die. We do 0 damage, and Dreadnought is A-OK. Let's go with that Plaguecaster there who knows Miasma, which we get with an 11. That's -1 to hit. And that's also going to do a mortal wound to the Dreadnought because I rolled a 7.
So Miasma targeting who?
Oh, fair. The Blight Lord Terminators.
Okay.
1 mortal wound on the Dreadnought. And that's going to be a 5 plus to ignore it. And we see a 6. Ooh, very good. And then we're going to cast a second power being Smite, realistically. Got it with a 6 because it's +1 to cast, harder to cast by 1. And it's going to deal 2 mortal wounds to that Dreadnought. And... okay. All right, you've ignored 5 mortal wounds. Damn! Black Templar. Damn!
The Emperor is with us.
Oh, no. Okay, well then you are next. We are going to go ahead and do Rot Wind to get it out of the way because that Dreadnought still needs to have some pressure put on him. Oh, we got it with a 10. That's the negative AP on that Dreadnought. And he is within 12, so he'll suffer a mortal wound as well.
This is what enabled your combo, right? Last
Correct.
round?
This is the same spell.
I'll deny it with the CP.
That's your only CP.
So I need a 4.
Math says it should work this time. It's only fair. Aboard the Witch. Yes, no Rot Wind.
Good.
And I do not successfully manifest it, so you do not get the Pestilential Fallout. We're going to do your T6, and I'm T5 for Accelerated Entropy. Or I could Smite on a 7. I'll throw a Smite out again. We got it with a 7. That's a D3 plus 1 mortal wounds because of Fallout. So it's 4 mortal wounds. Now my Demon Prince is in danger. I deal 3 mortal wounds. All right, the Demon Prince is performing. He's currently got the Ralph Wiggum going on right now. So, I'm in danger. We're gonna go with. We're done the Psychic phase.
I'm in danger.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah. We go with shooting. Let's go. And the Foul Blightspawn is going to pour his muculent broth all over those intercessors. Yeah, the regular intercessors. D6 automatic hits. I will choose to keep the 5, and these wound on 3s because it would be 2s. But you say no to that. It's Plague Weapon. I have 4 wounding hits at AP 2. You guys can cover if you want, but that's also guys on the
They
objective.
just 5 up in Valence.
Oh, you're right. You lose 1.
Yeah, that's actually good.
That's damn good, dude.
So it's 2 damage?
2 damage, correct.
Okay.
Boom. And then the Plague Marines are up next. Going to fire everything into them. We are going to fire everyone but the pistol. The pistol's too far away, but the plasma gun is in rapid fire range. That's the difference, by the way.
Yeah.
In their range on the pistol. So we're gonna fire. They have inexorable advance. All the bolt guns automatically rapid fire,
Okay.
no matter, even if they move.
Yeah.
And then that will rapid fire, and I'm gonna supercharge it too. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Let's go.
Wow.
That gun first. 2s to hit because they get +1 to hit. Oh, they're the best. 3s to wound because you're a stupid oath. Oh no.
Yeah.
So 1 that goes to, and you have your 5+ invulnerable save. Let's see. What do we get? 5+. Oh no! I reroll. You reroll that. Yeah, that's not a fail. 3. Looking for a 5. 5. No! The oath is bis, dude. That oath is so good. I love it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 bolt guns. Yeah, bolt guns on 2s. We have a miss, and you're currently down to T3, so these wound on 3s. 4 wounds at no AP. 4 3+ saves on these guys. Can I kill 1 more maybe? That'd be great. I do a damage. You know what? I'll take it.
1 damage.
Plasma pistol from the Tallyman, not supercharged because that's dangerous. We hit. 3 to wound. That's a wound. Only 1 damage, but you have your 5+ invulnerable save. I destroy that Marine and everything he stands for. I scuffed up that shooting bat. I should have shot them first because I have no line of sight on them now. Boop, boop. That's a mistake. That's okay. Let's go with, I think I'm done on my shooting over here actually. And we are gonna go ahead and bathe them in our muculent broth, our plague sprayers. We got 3d6 automatic hits. D6 times 3, 7, 8, 9. Not bad, 1 below average. And 5s, because they're T4 still with the -1 to
That's
4.
not very good.
That's only 2 wounds, no AP. 3 pluses. Can I do a damage? I would like to do 1 damage. Give me 1. Did I get 1?
Yes, you got 1.
Bless! Haha! Because I think they have 3 wounds each. Charge a clock, Death Shroud Terminators. Eradicators. No Overwatch. So we're going to charge 12. Charging it like that. And then we'll go over here. The Blight Lord Terminators will charge Redemptor Dreadnought. We're going to go 9. Charge like that. Only getting the 3 models in I can, and then using the other 3 to net some distance that away. But keeping coherent, because rule says I must. Oh, Blightspawn will declare a charge against the Intercessors. Well, we'll go 10. Have him go right there. Bust right through the ruins. Hang out. That's his home now. That's my only charge. We're going to resolve that one first because there's no counter-offensive potential. Those 4 attacks, hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. 1 wound. He does not have a plague weapon. We got a 4, so they pass. No damage. You might as well attack back with them if you want. Get that out of the way before we forget.
Sure, so Shock Assault, that's going to be 3 and 2.
Correct. I was zoning out. Yes.
That was not correct.
It is. The guy's got a chainsword, right?
Yeah, he does. So
you have to do
another
him
one.
separate. You have to do him separate because he has AP 2 on his attacks.
So he'll have
5 attacks on 3s.
6 is automatically wounds. No, that's my old.
That's the old
What
one.
am I talking about?
We don't even have that oath. 5s to wound. Can they do it? We have 1 wound. 1 wound.
This is AP -2.
So I take a damage. He's got 3 wounds left, and then we have regular attacks from the other guy. 3 attacks from his whatever weapon he has. They all hit. And 5s. Ooh. He's good. Anyone who's curious, that does not count as Parker's pick. I was just getting it out of the way. I'm going to keep resolving my charges, which will be these Blight Lords, who I cannot pile in with currently. So I'll do the flails and then the champion sword. Flails are on 3s. We're rolling any 1s. They lost the +1 to hit. And then we are wounding on your T6, and these are strength 5. So the answer is 5s with the plate weapon. Ooh, that's not great. Ah, that's not whatever. It's 3 wounds at AP 2. I should have +1 wound on that one. I do 2 damage in total. Should leave him with, I think, 2 wounds left.
Yep.
And then we have the champion sword on 3s. Reroll the 1. Ooh. These are strength 5. So, okay, well then the +1 wouldn't have mattered there. No damage on him. Unfortunately, no piling in, no consolidating either. So we're going to go with the Death Shroud now. We're going to spend a command point on Vermid Whispers to give them +1 to hit with their sides. So this will be back to hitting on 2s. These are 2s to hit. Okay, we got a couple 1s in there. These are 3s to wound because, well, it is what it is. That's not a bad roll. These are all 5+ invulnerable saves. So 4, 8, 10. And let's see this oath kick in here. Okay, well, you stopped 4 of them. That's not bad. So they're 2 damage each. So the first fail is a dead guy. Yeah. It does actually kill both of them. A little bit overkill. All 3 of them are dead because of the Terminators. Well, we are going to just stay where we are, I guess. Yeah, sure. Get a little bit closer, but overall, we're happy there. Okay, not bad. That's done. I'm now done on my charges. Now it is Parker's first non-charger. Like, technically, that one's already resolved, but that doesn't matter. We're going to do the Redemptor.
4 attacks.
Is it going to beat up my Demon Prince? Okay. Demon Prince is hitting. You're hitting him on, I don't know, whatever your bracket is. It's actually
the final bracket. It would have to be
5s. It is just because he's super hurt. And we have. Oh, he's too hurt to strike. He's too slow. The Demon Prince dodges it. The Demon Prince will go. And Demon Prince on 2s. And Demon Prince on 3s. 5 wounding hits from that Demon Prince. Plus invulnerable save. He takes 8 damage. Does he explode though? Does he go kaput, boop on a 6?
Nope.
Nope, not quite. He crumples over dead. 2 damage to continue the fight. I'll just keep him where he is. That will be it for my turn. Not a bad turn, but I did not accomplish what I wanted. I did misplay. I needed to kill them off, and I did not shoot them with my Terminators. That's okay, because the Terminators might not have killed them, so that's fine. But that is, because I do not get Stranglehold. Scoring, I do remove your flag, though.
Yeah.
That flag goes away. At the start of the battle shock phase, I get rid of the flag. So, I knock that flag down, and Stranglehold I do not get, because I'm on 1, 2, 3 of the objectives, but because I didn't wrestle Parker off that one, I do not get it. So that is it. As I am still working towards keeping my 3 most expensive units alive until the end of the game. And we are on to bottom of battle round 4 for the Black Templar. Litany of Hate from that chaplain, rerolling hits, record, and character.
Fails.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I know, right?
That's interesting.
So full rerolls. Can I give it to himself?
Of course.
Yeah, I'll give it to himself.
He's the star of the show, baby. Yeah. You of course get the command point. You're at 1 for the Black Templar, and I got to roll for my tally man. Nope. All right, no command point from him. We're moving them back, and we're gonna raise banners. This is their home now. They murdered Poxwalkers, and they're putting the Black Templar flag down.
Yeah.
They end up there, and they're going to raise the banners. So go ahead and throw your Black Templar die there, because I cannot stop that. All right, we have Chaplain with Fancy Flamer. Moving forward, and then the High Marshal himself.
Just 1 inch away.
Hello. They're staying there. They're happy there. You're staying in combat with the Foul Blaze one? That makes sense, or else I just spray you with Muculum Broth.
Yeah, they're gonna stay into combat because remember they get an additional AP -1 for their melee attacks. I'm electing to stay in the assault doctrine.
Yeah, of course, yeah. On a shooting, we're gonna go those 3 with their heavy bolt pistols.
So they'll be AP -2.
Oh yeah, we're in the assault.
I don't. They all miss.
They buffed that one up bad. Bam! Space Cowboys.
So I'll do the flamer first. So it's D3 +3.
That is going to be 4 shots, automatic
yeah.
hits. And these wound on 4s. This is strength 5. Breath of the Throne. That's 3 for 2 wounds. 2 wounds. This is AP 1, so I'm going to make it's 1 damage, I guess. Yeah. You're down to 1, and then we have the bolter part. Rapid fire 1, so 2 shots. That is a.
I get to reroll.
He's not core. He's not core though.
Oh.
Yeah, the aura battle rights won't work there. Helbrecht up next. He's going to fire the bolt gun part of his fancy combi melta first.
Let me just
4 shots on 3s.
on 2s.
He's -1 to hit with this, just because his fire both parts.
Rerolling.
I don't.
That was a 3.
Yeah. So and he rerolled the 2s as well because he gave himself 4 rerolls.
Yeah.
He's here to show up and kill and kick butt, and also chew bubblegum.
So strength 5.
Force to wound. Yeah. Good luck to them. Oh, 2 of them, eh? I'm gonna pat. Ooh, I'm gonna command point that. Huh?
AP -.
They're dead. You got him.
Done.
I am down to 6. That guy's dead. Then we have the melta gun, and that's gonna hit on a tree. That is rerollable. That is a hit and a 3 to wound. Ooh.
2 pistol shots.
2 pistols.
Hitting on 3s.
Yes. Ooh, that's 1 miss.
1 miss.
5 to hurt. Oh, right in his gullet. We're right on to charging. Oh boy, am I not looking forward to this. I have no Overwatch, so I mean I do. I'm not gonna do it though. Correct into the Death Shroud. Please Death Shroud live. I doubt it though. Hello, Hellbreak. And then the Chaplain.
The Chaplain dude.
4.
10.
Oh yeah. Well, welcome, buddy.
Okay.
We are going to do the profile with the Sword of the High Marshals. It's the sweep profile, not the pierce one. The sweep is because the pierce one's 3 damage, but these are Death Guard Terminators, so they're -1 damage, so it's not super effective against them. Whereas the sweep is like same on wounds, same AP, a lot more attack, more volume of attacks, and more are going to get through with the reroll. So it's 14 attacks with him on 2s, rerolling any misses because he said to himself, "I will do better. I am a chapter master. I do only heroic things." Those are all 1s.
No,
There's only 2 1s, and the 2s do hit with him. And there, they all hit. These are strength 6, so these are 3s to wounds still. No rerolls on this one, though. Wow. But this should equate to quite a bit of damage. About 5. It should do about 5 damage in the end, because it's enough to force my invulnerable save. 4 pluses. I take... there's the 4. Okay, well, it should have been about 5 damage. It still kills kills 1 Terminator.
and remember he has to attack still, so.
Oh, yeah. So that
worry
kills
about it.
1 Terminator. I want to keep my champion alive, I suppose. And then my champion will have 2 wounds left. I'm going to try counteroffensive with this guy to see if that does anything for him before the Chaplain beats him up. In a glorious attempt at glory, we're going to go to there. And we'll even go into the Chaplain. That should be less than 3. And we'll put all the attacks into the Chaplain. Maybe this will work. And I'm going to Vermin Whispers as well to get +1 to hit. That's going to be 3 of my command points. Oh, how quickly they fall. 5 attacks on 2s. Okay, well the +1 hit definitely helped there. 3s to wound. Plague Weapon. It is 4 up invulnerables. Only 3. Only 3. Oh, you're good. Oh, but not really. 2 damage, but you're still good.
Okay, so I just need to
His weapon skill is 2, hitting on 2s.
rerolling 1s.
Rerolling. Probably not rerolling because Hellbreak does not help him out, and he failed his litany. Just the 1 miss.
So it was 3 hits?
3 hits, and then these are strength 6, I believe, so 3s to wound. My poor Terminator. Strength 7. Still 3s to wound though.
Yeah.
P -2 because of the Doctrine. Oh, we invulnerable save everyone. Cannot get through the Cataphractii plate.
He did.
I can't fight back because he's already fought. You get to... I fight first over here, technically, because no charging, but I only have 4 attacks, and I'm probably not going to do any damage. 3s! 3s! 1 wound, no AP. 3+. You are okay. Sword from the champion. Or the sergeant.
They all hit.
Oh, I don't like it. 5 to wound. Is he in trouble or is he fine? Please. He is wants a wound. I will pass. It's AP2. I don't pass my save. He's got 2 wounds left. Can he do it?
He gets 2 attacks, right?
Yes, he does.
With a gun butt.
3s to hit.
Or a close combat weapon.
Boom. Oh, that's a miss. He's going to live. And 5s. Oh. That is it for the tweet. The action has really come down to a stop. So we're on to morale, which we don't have any. No morale.
No.
What else? So raise the banners is complete. There is
Wait,
now
can he fail morale? He lost 1?
He lost 2. He actually lost 2.
Yeah.
Can't fail on 2 though.
Okay.
He's safe on 2. I can't believe I forgot to note it again. I really apologize. It was in Parker's command phase. He would have had 2 victory points for his banners, because those are still raised. I did not wrestle control of that objective. And then you also had 3 objectives on your turn. You had this one, that one, and that one. But I also had 3, because I did control this one at the command phase. So that's only 10 points for the Black Templar. We're going to move on to the 5th battle round, where it's going to be kind of quick, kind of clean, but for the most part, we'll see what scoring looks like. Go up to 4 command points. Tallyman remained in 6 of the Plague Marines. He'll give them +1 to hit. And we are going to have the Tallyman also attempt to give us a command point. He does! Ah, bless him, bless him, bless him. And that'll bring us to 5. Because of my little misstep over here and not being able to kill them, I'll have to do a couple suspicious stratagems here. It's going to be Diseased Effluence. It is a character that's not a demon, can only do this. And that character suffers a mortal wound. And then rolls a d6 on a 2+. That feels bad. They would suffer 3 mortal wounds. It's 2d3 mortal wounds, but they do not. They resist it. I was gonna, if that failed, I was gonna release the toxins. I'm not gonna bother with release the toxins now. That is it for my hero phase. We are gonna score some points. I'm on 2 objectives. And that's it, that's 10 points. That puts me at 40. That's all I can accomplish this game. The main issue here is I can't do Spread the Sickness on them because of, I can't do Spread the Sickness if there's units on that objective. So I am capped out on Spread the Sickness now as well, unfortunately, because I've done that one, and the objective back in that corner where the Terminators currently are. So we're going to go on to movement. That's where we're at. We're just going to we're going to pull everything back. We're going to wrestle these guys off the objective, and that is turn for me. That's it for Death Guard. That'll be all she wrote there, folks. We are going to have... Does he just stay in combat? He's just going to die to Hellbreak and get points up. We're going to run this character. Advancing 3. I'll keep the 3. Hypothetical reroll. Damn. Okay. Just don't want him getting caught if I could avoid that. Yeah, because if the Terminators can get in and beat those 2 guys up, I'd probably go for that. Just leave these 2 units left. But nah, I can't. They're too far away. Terminators are a little too slow. So what we're going to do is just have you move to there. Actually, you're just going to go to the wall. You'll go there to the wall. You're going to come up to the wall. And then these guys are going to move forward. Just have some models on the objective. And then the Poxwalkers are going to advance. They're going to go +5. They'll go 9 inches. So this is my point now. We're going to follow this guy back. He's going to retreat from that combat. Over there. I think the smart thing here, realistically...
So you want me to basically, cut them down, to get a mortal wound, to kill that...
It'd give you 3 points. But
I'll do it. I'll do it.
In hindsight, I'm just not going to fall back. Why would I shouldn't risk it. It'd be too crazy of me to do that.
All right.
I'll just keep him in combat. We're just going to move the Demon Prince over here. Yeah, the Demon Prince will move there, and we're going to advance the Psyker into the ruins, an extra 2 inches. Boom. From that Plaguecaster, these Blight Lord Terminators are going to... There's nothing really. They're just going to run. The first die, they go 2. They're just going to come back over here. Bam. They're bringing it back. The goal, just to hold over here.
Yeah.
Don't risk anything crazy. No wild things.
Playing it safe.
Yeah, play it safe, baby. We're gonna get this guy's probably gonna die, but I'm just gonna move him back anyways.
So you are falling back.
That guy will fall back. We'll just keep him over there, and then that's it. We're gonna go on to shooting. Don't really go psychic phase. You got a couple psychers over here I care to cast with. This is the. He does not have. This guy's got Curse of the Leper though. He's gonna throw the Curse of the Leper. We fail. Okay, and then you're gonna smite. Ooh, 11. We got it with the big one. Do you want to use a command point to try and stop it, or let them suffer d6? It's actually D6 plus 1 more wounds.
I'm just trying to think what I could use a command point for in my turn, but I don't. Well, I would. No, I'm gonna get another one. So yeah, I'll
Abort the witch.
abort the witch on a 4-up. No.
Ooh, they suffer 2 more wounds because I rolled a 7+. They have a 5+ to ignore it. I kill one of the Marines. And then the second power will be Miasma? Gift of Contagion? Doesn't really, I'm not even gonna bother casting anything. Oh, whatever, gift. Oh, I failed, wow. Shooting, don't care. Charging, in he goes. Bam, 10, okay. Hello, my friend. And then we will fight there. I only have 5 dice here. I'm just gonna re-roll one of these if they all hit. And these wound on 3s. This is maybe my 6th hit. Does it wound? Nope, just 4 wounding hits at your 5+ invulnerable save. 5+. Close, but that is 9 damage. So he's dead. The closest enemy is that way, so we'll go bloop, get a little bit closer to him and hang out there. And that is it, we are done. Battle shock phase, I get rid of this flag. Morale phase. Morale. too much Age of Sigmar. Scoring, I hold 3 objectives, but not more than my opponent. I knew Stranglehold was a bad pick on this one, but I didn't realize how bad it was. But we still have all 3 of our major units alive, and that there is good. We're in Black Templar turn 5.
So Litany of Hate.
Litany of Hate.
On a 3.
Yes.
Yep.
And then Grimaldus probably wants to boost himself up.
Grimaldus isn't here.
Yeah, Helbrecht. Helbrecht wants to boost himself up.
Helbrecht will boost himself up.
All right, this is it.
Okay, so
he's gonna move his 6. So we're gonna move 6 around the corner, and then he'll move to there, just outside of an inch. And then we can move these guys if we need to later. Just keep them there for now, because he'll probably kill him with shooting or melee. So we don't have to. And if he doesn't kill with melee, we'll throw them in there too, because they can't fail the charge. We'll just throw their attacks just to save time. We have his shooting attack into my character. Please live. Please live.
So I'm gonna shoot the Melt-A-Gun.
Melt-A-Gun first, hitting on a 3. It hits, wounds on a 3. Ba, 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 ba. I would probably use a command point on that to kill him off. That's 3 victory points if you kill him.
Okay.
You already reroll.
This is the wound roll.
This is the wound
wounds
roll.
on a 3.
Oh, you have it. Goes right through his armor, so it's D6 damage -1. We're not in melter range.
Okay, so D6 plus 2.
It's just D6, no +2. 1 damage. Well, no command point for that. So he is alive.
All right, so,
So
the bolter.
The bolter, that's right. So we do have 4 shots with that. And
It's a strength 5 bolter too.
Yeah, we reroll everything because
Those hit.
It's -1 to hit because
Oh.
you fired both parts. Yeah, these are 3s. It's 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hits. Forced to hurt my doctor. Doctor. 2 1s. Doctor, save. Ooh, fails the armor save. Takes another damage. Got 2 6-ups. He takes both. He's got 2 wounds remaining.
3 plus 3.
Combi Flamer. That's
So
5.
Auto hits.
Yeah, forced to wound. Oh, Death Shroud. That is going to be
That's great.
4, and he is dead. Oh, yeah. I mean, he's going to die anyways. I'm not even going to bother rerolling. Boop. That's 3 more for the tally. This is all going to come down to a 7-inch charge from Helbrecht. He's Black Templar. He gets a reroll. Oh, he's in it.
7.
Slam him in there. I'll let you roll the dice. He's probably dead. I'll let you roll the dice, though.
So I'll
do the 3 damage profile of the thrust.
Yep.
Oh, poor character. Oh, I should have.
Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. No rerolls needed.
No rerolls needed. These are 3s to wound. Because he's not strength 10. He's strength 9 or something with this. Boop, 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 boop. And 3s. Oh, I have no save against it. So that's 1, 2 fails. He is dead. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 damage. Cool. That is another character dead for 3 more points. Then that is it. So you are gonna get. You got 2 points for raise the banners in your command phase. I should know because this is this one here. But because Parker's going second, he counts as primary at the end of the turn. So he's on 3 of the objectives, which is enough for 10 points, but he only needs 5 to cap out. So he gets 45 for primary, and then he gets an additional 2 for raise the banners because he still has a banner on this one and this one. So this turn he'll get 4 points for raise. Raise the banners did very good work this game.
Hope you enjoyed that game, and before we go into the post-game show here, just wanted to remind you that there is another 40k battle report between me, Phil the Glacial Geeks, Genestealer Cult, and Tim's Adeptus Custodes right now in the vault. So after you watch the post-game show, make sure to click the link below and take you to that vault game. If you are not a Vault member already, you can click that same link and it will take you to a 7-day free trial where you will be able to see that battle report as well as many other 40k battle reports that are already currently in the Vault. You'll have a 7-day free trial to check it out, and if you like it, check out what they provide and see if you want to keep going. But if not, then you're free to go after the 7-day free trial. But we think you're probably going to enjoy it. So anyway, enjoy the post-game show.
All right, we've cleaned up a wee bit there. Some of the models, well, I guess they're mostly on the table. We've calculated points. So the it's good. There's a lot. I could not have asked for a better game, folks. So for primaries, I got 10 every battle round. I got to 40. And then for Parker, he had a turn of 15 where I slipped up a little bit. And I had missed out, or he had gotten 15, so he got 45 to my 40. Now, secondaries, 9 points for Raise the Banners. That is a respectable score for Raise the Banners. That is damn good. Assassination, only 2 characters died, so 6 points. And then no prisoners, 84 wounds worth of models that weren't characters or monsters or vehicles. So that is 8 victory points for no prisoners, getting 23 in total. So that puts Parker's score to 78 with the Painted Army bonus, 68 in secondaries and primaries plus 10, 78. And then for myself, I got 40 on primary. I got 9 for Spread the Sickness because of that blunder over there a little bit earlier. So I got denied 3 points on that. So instead of 12, I only got 9. 15 to the last because all of my big units survived. My Terminators, my Plague Marines, and my Demon Prince all survived to the end of the game. 15 points. And Stranglehold, I messed up big time taking that secondary. I only got 3 points. I got it 1 turn. I didn't roll high enough on a run on the first turn to get it. And I wasn't able, there was too much Black Templar on that objective. And the shock and awe equivalent stratagem that got renamed, and then taking out then my Poxwalkers being deployed too far over that way. I should have kept my Poxwalkers way back here. I didn't even consider the fact that I thought they were going to go for my Death Shroud, but we discussed it. This was a much better charge over here. So they went there, murdered the crap out of them, and that denied me a lot of points. So I pretty much blundered on the Stranglehold pick, leaving me at 27 secondary, putting my score to 77 with Painted Army bonus. That means the Black Templar win this game by 1 freaking victory point. Good game, my man.
And 1 is all we need.
1 is all you need.
Because the Emperor is with us always.
1, that's it, baby. That's it. I couldn't have asked for a better game. That is like job done, dude. That is 5 turns, neck and neck game, 1 point lead for the Black Templar.
Your honor is your life. Let none dispute it. Always remember.
The Black Templar, the coolest freaking chapter, dude.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, I've said it like 50 million times before. If we had a bigger Black Templar collection, I'd play the crap out of them. I didn't care who won this one. I was happy to see the Black Templar win this. I loved this game. This was a great game.
Thanks, man.
Oh.
I had a fantastic time. Thank you for to the MiniWarGaming staff for being so welcoming and kind, and for giving me free lunch.
Oh yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, and yeah, once I get my, tomorrow is the official, release at the time of filming for the Black Templar stuff. So once my new kit comes in, I can't wait to paint them, get them up, and come back here and
I'm curious what you'll
fight
do
another
with
day.
The new Hellbreak model. I'm curious how you'll look when you're done with them.
Yeah. I'm probably going to build him with all 3 heads, just magnetize him. So if I want him to grimace or look like he's constipated, then just a quick swap, and there you go.
Easy swap. What do I feel for today? This one. I'm feeling this one.
Yeah.
Love his rules. Love the Emperor. I love the trio of the named characters there. They're all very powerful and incredibly impactful for the Black Templar. Anyways, folks, that's it for this game. We've been playing for quite a while. We got a jet, but leave some feedback down below what you thought about this bad boy, and well. We'll see you guys next time for some more 40K action. As always, happy wargaming, everybody. Woo!